Saloon. I'm not in the mood today, guys. Traveling my ass off, and I take 3 hours out of my schedule to watch some of the most boring television I've ever witnessed. That's not being dramatic for entertainment purposes. That is just the truth. If you're here for some comedy, go watch a Kevin Hart movie. If you're here for positivity, to hear what was good on the show, you'll be waiting a long time unless you hear the words Bray Wyatt. You probably ain't gonna get too much positivity. If you want that, go watch Simon. He'll give you 24 ups and just 3 downs. That dude drinks rainbows and shits unicorns. On this channel, we tell the truth. And the truth is, this show blows. And to show you guys via facts, we're going to dissect this show together so that we get the most honest review possible. We're going to do something that I usually only do for pay-per-views. But I want to show you guys just how bad this show truly was, not with opinions, but with facts. So we're going to review this Raw in a way that BC calls the good, the bad, and the ugly. The rules are simple. Newer subscribers, don't get scared. Relax. Every single segment will get a tally. Main segments, anyway. Some backstage segments I may have just left out or will leave out. Every segment that I deem worthy enough will get a tally. And by worthy, I don't mean just positive. I mean worthy of being in the ugly column. Rule number 2. Stay away from the uglies, because at the end of this tally, every ugly will turn into 2 bads. That'll drastically change the outcome of deciding if this was a good Raw or not, but what am I kidding? That's my pay-per-view spiel. It's pretty obvious this Raw went to shit. I'm just going to show you how bad this Raw was. But that's rule number 2. Stay away from the uglies. Rule number 3, if there was a tiebreaker, then we would go to something stupid. Usually on the pay-per-view, we'd go to the kickoff show. Today, I'll tell you what, if we have a tiebreaker, we'll go to the backstage segment where Bobby Lashley poured milk over some random PA backstage. Great television, right? That'll be the tiebreaker. Deal? So those are the rules. Everything will get a tally in the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because again, I want to show you guys how fucking atrocious this was. To sit through this for 3 fucking hours, if you don't truly love it, if you're not passionate about it, if you're not passionate about this and you want to see something good and you're going to sit there for the 3 hours because it's like watching a bad Packers game, but I'm going to watch the full 3 hours. That's my fucking team. I got to see if they're going to pull out something good. Maybe Rodgers has another touchdown in him. Maybe Devontae Adams is going to catch that 1 touchdown pass and put us a little bit closer. I'm going to watch because I love it. Not just going to stop, right? You see all those people on social media, those dumbasses. I don't get it. Why does everybody shit on it? Just don't watch it. Like, I love this. I love Monday Night Raw. And I go on social media to talk about it and everyone's pissed off. Why? This is the best shit ever. You don't like the bedtime story that Miz told? You don't like Lana defeating Nia? You don't like Mia Yim losing to Dana Brooke and then Dana Brooke beating Shayna Baszler? And then, you know, I got, Beth, you know, I got. No, dumbass. I'm not a fucking toddler. And the main age range for WWE is still the 18 to 49 demo. It still is. Whether you like it or not, doesn't fucking matter. That's the demo. Kids are a small portion of WWE's audience. That's just the facts. I saw the demos. But we get bedtime stories. We get Christmas trees being thrown at people. We get fucking Lana face deep into fucking Nia's jacks as she pins Nia's... I don't even, man. We're going to go over this right now. Welcome, guys, by the way. I didn't even get to look at the chat. Hopefully my tried and trues are up in here. Newer subscribers, welcome as well. Carlos, I see you up in here, dude. What's going on, brother? Sorry I'm not in a better mood, but hey, it is what it is, dude. Lots of traveling, and I come back to this shit show last night. I'm sure you understand. Carlos with a 5 spot says, don't let it get to you, BC. At least until have us. Maybe you have, yeah, man. No doubt, man. My amp unit. Absolutely rocking, Carlos. I appreciate it, dude. Chubless the Bear, what's up, dude? I see your 2 spot. Coffee's and ass whoopings. You know it, dude. Thank you, Chubless the Bear, man. We're going to rock this out, man. The only way we know fucking how. There's no sugarcoating this, man. Shower Liqueur, I see you, man. Two pop up there. I'm a Naya fan, and I have a Honda. Anywho, what's up? Hey, man, a lot of my buddies have Hondas, man. They're fun to whip around, that's for sure. As far as being a Naya fan, that's on you, bro. You dropped the ball on that one. Danny Green, I see you up in here with that 10 spot. Starbucks chilled Frappuccino and mochas are sweet as. Hook! The Please Stop Talking shirt. I don't like you merchandise is some good shit. Hopefully this will be some good news in the stream. Well, it ain't gonna be positive, Danny Green, but yeah, we gonna rock it. I'm glad you like the Please Stop Talking merch down below. That's one of my favorite shirts. I'm glad you're enjoying that. Novaz with a 5 spot. I see you. Keith Lee needs to get retrained, but Nia Jax is still on my TV. She is lucky to be related to The Rock or she'll be unemployed. Keith lost to losers. We're going to get to that, Novaz. Trust me. Thank you for the contribution. Jalen Carter, $4.99. What's up, Jalen? What's up, BC? It sucks that Royal Rumble won't be in front of a crowd. I wanted to see an AJ Lee return and face off with someone like Mickey. No doubt, Jalen, man. 2020 is leaking into 2021 now, man. No crowds and a lot of fucking lackluster BS. Thank you, what was that, Jalen? Thank you, dude. War Dog, I see you up in here with that 5 spot. I feel you, BC. We get amplified together, brah. You know it. And we're going to get rocking right now. I want to start off hour number 1. For those of you just tuning in, we're doing the good, the bad, and the ugly today because it needs it. I'm done with sugarcoating this shit, man. 4 years, roughly, we've been doing this. Nobody in that company wants the fucking help. Nobody thinks there's a fucking issue. And before I even get going to, congratulations to my Green Bay Packers for clinching the NFC North division. We are the champions of the North. Now we have to kick ass in the playoffs and get that Super Bowl. Congratulations to my Green Bay Packers. All right, moving on. Go home show to TLC. Hold on, man. Hold on. I got a... Nemesis Faust. Hopefully I said that correctly. $4.99. Sup, BC? This is KJ Carnage. Okay, what's up? Hopefully the wrestling career is kicking ass there, KJ. Just a different name. LOL. May or may not be my indie name. Raw last night is proof that WWE isn't the play for anyone. It's not, man. If you can find employment elsewhere and you can get some decent money, jump ship now. Nemesis Faust. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. KJ Carnage. I appreciate the contribution. The Life of Jay, $4.99. I see you, man. Back then, Vince used to show up early for work and was actually creative, but nowadays he shows up late for work and puts no care into it. No doubt, Life of Jay, his passion is gone, bro. BC, you the unit, has more passion than Vince and Kennedy. Thank you, Life of Jay. Mitch Bergeron, $4.99 spot. Thank you, Mitch. You just confirmed my decision to stop watching. Sorry you have to suffer through it for us, but we appreciate it. I'll keep doing the job as long as I can for you guys, man, but they're making it hard as fuck, Mitch. But thank you, dude. Christopher Blackshare, $4.99. I see you. Amp Unit missed the show last night, and I know I missed absolutely nothing. That was a go-home show? Christopher, thank you for the contribution. Unfortunately, it was. For the 70 of you guys that already smashed that like button, I appreciate it, guys, as we creep closer to 100. Now let me get into this. Thank you for all the super MVPs, VIPs. You guys are the fucking rock stars of the channel. But I want to get into this because we got to start putting tallies up. The go-home show for Raw's TLC pay-per-view started with Miz, middle of the ring, plugging Miz and Mrs. That was the first thing we got on Raw last night, was a plug for Miz and Mrs. Then he goes into a TLC Christmas story of AJ Styles and Drew McIntyre. Literally snapping his finger, and all of a sudden the light shines on AJ Styles. Then he snaps his finger again, and there's Drew McIntyre. Well, it's actually John Morrison playing the role of Drew McIntyre. He's got the little kilt on. He's got the sword. He's doing his best Braveheart impression. And And then we get a Christmas story. Thankfully, Sheamus breaks it up. At that point, it could be Hornswoggle. Josh Matthews could break it up, and I'd probably be happy. Okay, that's bullshit. I'd probably change the channel infinitively at that point. But the point is, just about anybody could break that up, and I would have been happy, other than Josh Matthews. Sheamus comes out, interrupts. AJ Styles throws a Christmas tree at Sheamus's head. This is no joke. A Christmas tree at Sheamus's dome piece. AJ runs out of the ring. So Sheamus grabs a big, giant, empty present, and he throws it at AJ's dome piece. So it's like two toddlers or two elementary schoolers having a recess fight and trying to grab anything they can to throw at their enemy for the next 6 minutes. One kid's throwing a Trapper Keeper at the other. Remember the Trapper Keeper? Or am I dating myself? Does anybody remember Trapper Keepers? Trapper Keeper gets thrown out. The other kid throws his fucking empty backpack like that's gonna do some damage. It's like a recess fight. Christmas trees and giant presents being thrown at one another. And then we cut right to commercial. It didn't even lead to anything. We were about to get a match with AJ and Sheamus, but up front, we just got a Christmas tree and a present thrown at one another's dome piece, and then we just went off the air, or at least to commercial. And you're telling me that gets you excited for 3 hours of Raw to come? A sitcom will set you up better than what we saw last night. A daily, mid-of-the-afternoon soap opera does better to hook you in the first 5 minutes than this shit show. I kid you not, I wouldn't mind this if this was in the middle of the show, because then at least we can listen to it as we're maybe taking a piss or making a sandwich, right? We're doing something else, but we're listening to it. Hey, maybe there's some comedy. But to start the show in such a lackluster form, to start your go-home show, plugging Ms. and Mrs., telling a TLC Christmas story, and having Sheamus and AJ Styles throw Christmas presents and Christmas trees at each other's dome piece. And people will go on social and say, I thought this was good. I don't know why people don't like this. Why don't people like, if you don't like it, just don't watch it. Because I love this. That is fucking going into the bad section, up front. Probably should go in the fucking ugly section, but again, maybe I wouldn't mind it in the middle of the show while I'm taking a piss. But that goes into the bad column. So now we have one bad already from the jump. So now this show, to get back on track, is going to have to work double time. This leads us into the first match of the night, Sheamus versus AJ Styles. Good match, bad match, who gives a shit? I was bored. There's no reason to care about Sheamus because he's booked like a 50-50 jobber that he is. And I don't even mind Sheamus. But if you're going to book him like a clown, we're going to watch them like a clown. And let's be honest, AJ Styles is one of my favorite wrestlers, probably one of your favorite wrestlers. The truth is, from 2019 on, the dude hasn't been the same AJ Styles that we once knew. Now, half of that is Vince not allowing him to put on AJ Styles-esque matches, and the other half is just Styles is like everybody else. They're showing up and they're getting that paycheck, man. People like Xavier Woods are more happy to show up and play their video games backstage. They're inconvenienced when they get told by an agent that they have to go and wrestle. Their segment is on. Oh, come on, man. I'm about to save the game. Hold on, man. Xavier, you're on now, man. No, I gotta do this. You got Zelina Vega leaving the company because she'd rather Twitch. Rusev's having more fun fucking twitching and on social media and on doing YouTube than actually being in wrestling segments. And I can't say I blame them. That's how shitty this company is to work for. But AJ Styles is kind of a shell of what he once was. You guys would have to agree. 2019, he took a dip. 2020, even a bigger dip. When he had the championship, I thought it was a damn good reign, to be honest. AJ Styles and Sheamus did nothing for me last night, so they're going to have to work double time to make me care, to make you give a shit. I usually never look at people in the Thunderdome, the Thunderdome. I usually never look at people up there, but I took a moment to do such last night, and I saw nothing but people yawning and slumped in their chair. That's during an AJ Styles match. That's when you know Vincent Kennedy McMahon and the WWE is screwing up big time, when you got people yawning and slouched into their chair with an AJ Styles match. And I don't blame them. No reason we needed to see this after we just saw a stupid Christmas story segment to start the first 40 minutes of the show. Anyway, 15-minute match, Styles defeats Sheamus. He clipped his leg and then kind of rolled him up, a modified fruit roll-up of sorts. That's a thing now, evidently. Now we're thinking of creative ways to do a fruit roll-up. So he clipped the leg and then he just kind of pinned his legs back. That's it. Big boy Sheamus can't get his shoulder up just a fucking centimeter because that's too easy. Post-match, Omis, which sounds like they're saying almost. Every time Tom Phillips says Omis, almost, he sounds like he's saying almost. So almost ties Sheamus upside down on the ropes, and AJ Styles delivers several chair shots to Sheamus's mid-region, his torso. So that's it. Sheamus loses the match, and then he gets the shit kicked out of him afterwards. Okay, cool. Cool. That's the first 40 minutes of nothing. Nothing. Big ol' almost. Almost and AJ. AJ Styles and almost. Doing a number on Sheamus. The whole segment bored me. AJ Styles match. That's not even fault of his own. That's on you, Vince. An AJ Styles match bored me because they set it up like shit. Bruh, you think I want to do this? You think I want to be the bad guy right now on an early fucking Tuesday morning? But I gotta do this because this is an honest review. I don't give 24 ups and just a few downs. Because I want to bullshit my audience so I can get newer subscribers that love positivity and I can grow my channel the weak way. The fake way. I'm not a fake. This has to go exactly where I'm about to put it. That has to go into the bad column. So the first two segments of the night go directly into the bad. So now you thought the show had to work triple time to get back on track. You're damn right, now they have to. They have to get those two back, and then they have to gain some momentum into the good column. Our number one ends with a 6-man schmaz match. You can't make it up. Hurt Business versus The New Day and Jeff Hardy. Matt Riddle is in their corner just because. He has a little bit of beef with MVP, I guess, so he's going to be in their corner, right? It's going to be the Hardy Bros. And you want to talk redundancy? Because I do my facts for you guys. I do my research. I look into the history books. You want to talk redundancy. If you felt bored during this match, if you felt like it was redundancy, here's exactly why. You ready for this? November 2nd, Monday Night Raw, New Day versus Hurt Business. November 2nd, we had that match. November 16th, just 2 weeks later, the same match, New Day versus Hurt Business. 1 week later, the November 23rd Raw, New Day versus Hurt Business again, twice, 2 times in one show. So 4 times in just 3 weeks. And then just the last 2 weeks, we've had one-on-one matches between New Day and Hurt Business. If the same people are facing each other every fucking week for 2 months straight, it's going to be boring. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be redundant. Your audience is not going to enjoy it. There is zero excitement because we saw the same individuals for 2 months straight every single fucking week. Could you imagine if the Rockers were going to take on the Hart Foundation and we saw them every single week, every Superstars are wrestling on Saturday morning, every week for 3 fucking months, just to get us to the pay-per-view where we're going to see it again? Because that's what's happening. The business wins here via Lashley's Hurt Lock. And in case you were wondering, don't worry, Hurt Business vs. New Day is going to happen again this Sunday at TLC. I can't make it up. This is facts. They have taken on each other every week for the past 2 months, and now we will see it at the pay-per-view. So what gets you excited for a pay-per-view match? Well, duh, it's obviously seeing the match every single week beforehand for 2 months. And then you'll have nothing left to see at the pay-per-view, so you'll be more bored. You think I want to put this where it's about to go? You're damn right I do, because it belongs there. This ain't bad, guys. Relax. Relax, I'm not going to put this in the bad column. No. No. I'm not putting this 6-man schmaz into the bad column. That belongs in the ugly column. Bada bing, bada boom. Take your place in your redundancy room. And that counts as 2 bads when we do the final tally. So the first hour of this shit show, we already have 4 bads if you think about it, because that ugly is going to be crossed off. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 in the bad currently, 1 in the fucking ugly. Yeah, this is really happening. I wanted to do it this way so you guys see. For any schlub out there who wonders why we say the show sucks when you're looking at a pile of roses and rainbows, right? You're in a pillow that's a fucking rainbow colored fucking rose induced just comfort fest, and you're just swimming in that shit, and you're watching Raw and you're fucking enjoying every minute, and then you see on social media someone hates it and you're like, what? Why are you not on your comfy pillow? This is amazing. It's because we're in the realm of reality. Our pillow has jagged edges that McMahon placed there, and we have to somehow file that shit down. You can be in La La Land. That's awesome. Those of us that want to make the business better, the industry, the show, the fucking company better, we have to tell the truth. One fucking hour. Done. An hour, and what do you have to look forward to the rest of the night? Much less, what did we see in the first hour that you actually enjoyed? What? What? The Christmas story, bedtime story that fucking Miz told? Was it AJ Styles and Sheamus' epic encounter? Was it the 6-man schmaz that we already saw fucking 102 times before previous? What enjoyment did you get in the first fucking hour? Because I'm dissecting it and I fail to see it. Hour number deuce. We start with, and hold on. Let me make sure I got my fucking supers here before I start the second hour. Hold on, I saw some soups come up in here, man. Davey Thompson, I see you with that 5 spot. ABC, this is my first super chat. I love your podcast. You always tell it like it is. At least you're entertaining, even though WWE isn't. Davey Thompson, I appreciate that, man. And I try to make sure that you guys are entertained in these streams. And then there's those times where I just got to come up here and just lay it down. And it might not be too funny. It might not be too, there might not be any positive sometimes. But I have to be truthful. So I'm glad you're on the AMP unit, Davey Thompson, and I'm glad you can handle the truth, because when you're part of the unit, you got to be able to handle the truth. Davey Thompson, welcome to the unit, and thank you for your first contribution. Martin Folds, 5 spot, thank you, dude. The channel appreciates it, Ant-Man does. Pedro W with that 10 spot. Watch WWE will bring Karrion Kross to the main roster, and Goldberg will bury him too. They may keep him strong for a while, but something like that is bound to happen. Of course, look what they're doing to fucking Keith Lee. Look what happened to Otis. He got a briefcase and he had to give it right back. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Nia Jax is a monster. Then she's losing to Lana in 90 seconds. Okay. You're damn right, Pedro. Papo Jr. with a 10 spot. Papo, what's up, dude? Good to see you up in the chat. My brother, what is up, my dude? Thank you for going live. Man, Raw is so boring. I don't know how I tune in. Well, curious what would happen, and I just stay on my phone. I'm glad I missed the first hour. Papo Jr., you missed absolutely nothing in the first hour. In fact, you probably didn't miss anything in the second or third either, but we're going to go over it now. Papo Jr., appreciate it, dude. Oh, AJ King, what's up, dude, with that 5 spot? How do they expect new audiences to get invested into NXT when they are constantly burying NXT talent upon arrival to the main roster? Bingo, AJ King. Exactly. They look phenomenal in NXT. You think some of these dudes, not even Vince can fuck up. And they get there and within fucking 2 weeks, they're fucked up. 1 week. JR9 Gaming, good to see you up in the stream, dude. 5 spot. I'm here, BC, staying amped and ready to dissect last night's trash show with the dominant alpha of the YWC. Bray Orton was the only positive last night. I detect no lies there, JR9 Gaming, just facts. Thanks, bro. Jody Gilly, $4.99. What up, Jody? Best Bray segment of all time. Loved it, man. Anything Bray touches is straight gold to the Ant-Man. So I'm with you, Jody. We'll get to that though, man. That might be the only fucking positive. I didn't go over this beforehand and think up front where I'm going to place everything. So we'll check it out. I think that was the supers for now, guys. If I missed anybody, such is life, man. We got to keep rocking. Our number 2, we start, and so far for anybody just tuning in, man, we have 2 in the bed. We only covered our number 1 thus far. 2 are in the bad column. 1 is in the ugly column. Where's that? Right there. 1 is in the ugly. Now, when we get to the final tally, that ugly gets crossed off and turns into 2 bads. So, this show has to turn around in our number 2. Did they do that? Just wait until what we have in store. Watch this. Listen to how they started our number 2. SoundCloud, by the way, I see you up in here. Lucas supporting those G-men. The Green Bay Packers, I see you. There's some of my tried and trues up in here. NJPW girl, what up? All right, guys, listen to this. This is not a joke. This is true. I'm not just playing. I'm not just having fun with you guys, which we do like to do. But Nia Jax versus Lana. This match was 90 seconds. And I kid you not, they used the same finish of AJ Styles and Sheamus from earlier. Lana kicks Nia's leg out while she's on the ropes. Nia falls, and Lana wins via a modified fruit roll-up. You guys see the temporary thumbnail. May have to take that down. Maybe the tube doesn't like it. Who knows? But I might have to flip that thumbnail. But for now, you guys see it, man. Lana literally put Nia's legs where probably some people thought Nia's legs couldn't go. But Lana pinned that sumbitch in that fruit roll-up, modified. And she hung on for dear life. And in 90 seconds, Lana defeated what was supposed to be a monster. She enters Mouth, Nia Jax. Nia Jax defeated 90 seconds to fucking Lana. Lana gets a victory like that. I'm going to get to Dana Brooke in a second, too, in her victory. But Ember Moon just wants a storyline, and Ember Moon gets to chase around the 24/7 Target Championship in circles until she injures her leg and is out for nearly a year, almost career-ending. Ember Moon, you get nothing. Naomi, you can stay at home for the next year. Mickie James, you're back? Yeah, we have nothing. You can sit home. Asuka, even when she has a championship, is playing babysitter to Lana. It's like the younger sister role. You wouldn't even know Asuka's a champion. And when she doesn't have the belt, even more in obscurity. They can't get anything. But Lana will pick up victories like this. Lana will be one of the main storylines since before Survivor Series. And you don't think there's a problem with that because you're on your cozy pillow. Everything they do is amazing. Why is social media so negative when it comes to wrestling? Tommy, just get off social, Tommy. And also, Tommy, please leave the company. Get out of your 612 creative role because it's not helping. I thought I was doing good. No, Tommy, you and the other 617 creative dipshits, along with your head creative dip shitter, Vincent Kennedy, can all join the BC Kiss My Ass Club. How do you have this 90-second match, and how do you go? Where do you go with Nia going forward? How is anybody supposed to take Nia seriously? Is she supposed to beat Sasha Banks in the future? Are we supposed to believe that Nia can hang with Bianca Belair when she loses in 90 seconds to Alana? And by the way, we don't even have to worry about that because just wait until Bianca gets a little bit of steam and Vince sees the reception she's getting. Bye-bye, Bianca. You're out of here. Think Vince is going to give Bianca this huge fucking push? Ha ha! Lana beats Nia Jax in 90 seconds. Bad? You think this is going in the bad? Unit, you know where this is going. Where do you think this should go? Bad or ugly? Because it ain't good. Let me know up in the chat right now. Bad or ugly? I'll let you guys decide. This is going to be a unit decision. I'm seeing uglies from Lucas, Jer9. Lana got injured by Nia, says Edwards. Yeah, whether that's storyline or not, Edward, it wouldn't fucking matter. So she's not in the tag match anymore. Good. Bye-bye. Bring back Kairi Sane to tag with Asuka for this Sunday night at TLC. Bring back Kairi, even if it's for one fucking night. Man, you guys are coming in droves with the uglies, man. I can't even keep up. I don't even see a fucking bad. Ugly, 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 ugly. Damn, I can't even keep up. This is fucking... That's it. That's it. You guys have spoke loud and clear, man. All right, my unit has spoken. This is going into the... ugly column. This is absolutely ugly. You think I want to fucking do that, man? Come on, brah. I want to be putting on all these goods, man. I want to be excited about a show. And here we are into the second hour. You want to talk about sad? And this isn't just opinion. We are dissecting this together. I'm literally going over this shit show with you. We have 2 in the bad and 2 in the ugly. The uglies are going to cross off, and it's going to be 4 more bads. So it's really 6 bad. We don't even have a fucking good yet. Yeah, SoundCloud, no great column, right? There'll be a great column, SoundCloud, when they give me just a glimmer of hope that they do great things consistently. Even 2 things at this point. 2 great things is a glimmer of hope. Back-to-back great. I don't even know if we see back-to-back good anymore. Second hour continues after that odd Nia Jax loss with Lana just face into Nia's ass. I mean, that whole pinning comment, and they did the same thing that AJ Styles and Sheamus did. It was the same way that they won. A kick on the leg, like a clip on the leg, and then they just pinned the legs back like a modified fruit roll-up. So they didn't even get creative with it. I don't even know how to process what happened next. Elias is middle of the ring, and he reintroduces Jackson Riker to the WWE. R-Truth interrupts and tells Elias he's sorry for interrupting. Then, 24/7 Bozo Brigade hits the ring. Drew Gulak and Grand Metalik. Who knows who's in this thing? Maybe Hornswoggle was in there. Maybe James Ellsworth. I don't know. Maybe Josh Matthews was in there. I don't even know. It was a conga line that came in. Jackson Riker fucked everybody up. Elias strums his guitar a couple of times, and we go to commercial. What the fuck just happened? I'm thinking, what just happened? Jackson Riker, is he a bodyguard to Elias? Is he Elias's long-lost brother? They look kind of similar. Are they just buddies? Did he bring Riker back? R-Truth shows up just to say, hey, I don't know what I'm doing here, but this is WWE booking. I was told to be here at this time. I'm here. Everyone's looking at each other like idiots. Here comes the fucking conga line. Jackson Riker fucks everybody up, including a ninja. That's right. I literally saw, I wasn't taking anything during this time. I was just on coffee. I saw a fucking ninja being taken out and thrown out of the ring. A ninja! You know where this is going, dog! That's me being generous for anyone who thinks I'm being too mean, by the way. I could have easily put that into the ugly column. But that segment goes into the bad. I have to give a fuck about Jackson Riker because he beat up a ninja? Yeah, Elias's bodyguard is what you guys are saying too, and that's what I heard. A bodyguard for Elias. Isn't Elias bigger than Jackson Riker? At least height-wise? I don't fucking know. Or at least that's a bodyguard? At least with almost, he looks like a fucking bodyguard. That's somebody you would pay to fucking protect your fucking ass. Almost? Yes. Riker? Nya. Nya. Bye-bye. This is the last segment coming up in hour number 2. We don't even have a fucking good yet. How is this possible? For the 300 of you plus that are already here fucking live, many more thousands to come later when we go off the air live. Thank you for smashing that like. Let's try to get that closer to 150 plus. I know you guys can do it, man. Smash that shit. We end hour number 2 with Miz and Morrison defeating Keith Lee in a handicap match. Yup, Keith Lee pinned flat on his back, looking up at the lights. And this was the third match of the night with the clipped leg and pin combo. The same thing with AJ and Sheamus. The same thing they did with Lana and Nia. They did it again for the third time here. Clip the leg, pin. 3 of the same type of finish. And you talk about lack of creativity. It's almost as if each agent for the match, because a little bit of behind the scenes for you guys if you don't know how they do this, every match gets an agent. By the way, I just saw that go over 150 on the likes. Thank you guys. That was Rockstar status. Now we're headed toward 175. Badass. Every match gets an agent. It's almost like they were all going over each other's matches right next to each other. And one agent heard what the other agent, and the other agent heard both of them agents, and they all came up with the same fucking conclusion. And that's probably what they do. That's why most weeks we see a fruit roll-up 3 or 4 times in one show. It's the same fucking ending, bro! Come on, man! Come on, man! Bro, I understand Miz and Morrison can't keep losing or they're going to look like more clowns than they already are. I get it. That doesn't mean you beat Keith Lee. That doesn't mean you put them in there to defeat Keith Lee. You can't bring others up by tearing others down. Keith Lee can't afford these losses, bro. That's the truth. The only thing that kept it out of the ugly is because Miz and Morrison cannot afford another loss here. Or they're just done. Like, literally, even if they're in the beginning of the card, nobody is looking at them as any viable threat. We barely do anyway. You talk about a comedy act. They're a stone's throw away from R-Truth comedy BS. But there's no way that goes into the fucking good. You just defeated Keith Lee. Keith Lee, how do you fuck Keith Lee up? Can I just beg the question, how do you fuck a dude of that enormity with that skill? You don't find skill in someone that size often. Big Van Vader is one of the few that I remember to have that size with that athletic ability. Anybody remember Big Van Vader? Maybe you remember him in WWE as just, or WWF as just Vader. But back in the WCW earlier days, before WCW's NWO and all that, he was known as Big Van Vader, and this dude had athleticism that some fucking cruiserweights could only wish for. Bam Bam Bigelow was another one, who had enormous size, but enormous skill to match. Well, Keith Lee's there. You hear rumors of Keith Lee has to redefine his skills down at the PC, right? When did you ever do that with Nia? When? Why is Nia still up here? But Keith Lee isn't good enough. Fuck that and fuck you, Vince. That's bullshit. I tell you. What do you guys think, man? Should I put that in the ugly that Keith Lee? It's staying in the bad, just so you know. It's staying in the bad, guys. Some of you guys do think it should have been ugly, though. Yeah, we're going to keep it in the fucking bad, man. I don't want to totally dog out Miz and Morrison. They're trying their best, man. Miz and Morrison are doing what they're being asked to do. At least there's chemistry between the two. You can't diss Miz and Morrison, guys. This is the booking they're given. You don't think Morrison wants to have fucking 5-star Meltzer matches? Morrison would love to. I'm sure Miz would like something, maybe to be by himself again and get a championship title reign. Not to get the championship. Maybe he would like that. Not saying we need to see it. What I'm saying is you can't fault the talent sometimes. They're fucking trying. But Keith Lee being dogged out like this, even if it leads to something better for Keith Lee, right? Don't worry, BC. They got something big planned for Keith Lee. They probably do. I'm hearing that that's why they went to the PC. But they don't need to. They're already ready to rock. The fact that Vince thinks he needs to change these people just to make them superstars is bullshit. They're already superstars. You, Vince, just need to sit on your fucking hands or twiddle your thumbs in the corner and let these dudes and gals be the superstars that they already are. Instead, he wants to WWE-ize you, and he wants to totally put his blueprint on you because you cannot do it without his stamp of approval, even if your name is Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Paul Levesque. The main roster's different. And it is a different beast. But there's no reason Keith Lee shouldn't be the same beast he was in NXT, just with more people to face, more victories, more ass whooping. So I'm keeping that in the, that goes in the bad section. There's no fucking doubt about it. Let me, before we go to hour number 3, can we even get a fucking good, man? I always said Bray Wyatt will save this fucking show at least a little bit, but yeah, you don't want to put him on the first 2 hours. You want to put this shit on? Well, this is what you can expect. Before we start hour number 3, 175 was hit, by the way, or at least we're close to it. Thank you guys on Smash and Like. Now we're headed toward 200 very soon. You guys fucking are awesome. I got some fucking supers coming in. Hold on. Yeah, I got Jody up in there. Life of Jay. I got you. No, I get Life of Jay. Hopefully Roman versus Goldberg doesn't happen. But if it does, best case scenario, they fight at the Rumble. Worst case scenario, they fight at WrestleMania. That is the worst case. Nobody needs to see Goldberg and Roman. Roman is doing his best work ever right now. Nobody needs Goldberg to come in to have a fucking 2-minute match. Roman is excelling because he gets to tone down his matches and talk a lot of shit. Goldberg isn't going to sell like people need to be selling right now for Roman. So for Roman, it's good. It's going to be a detriment. And furthermore, why is Goldberg just showing up all the time and inserted in the title pictures? Why? Why can't Goldberg just come back and take on fucking Otis? All right, give Otis a spear. If Vince needs to get his rocks off, just give Otis a spear. Go and take Braun Strowman out again. Did he do it again in the past? I don't know. I think Braun Strowman's been taken out by Goldberg before. Maybe that was Brock a few times. Either way, take off some of these schmucks. Why does he have to go for championships? This guy gets to sit at home, and then when he comes in, he just gets a 2-minute championship match. And he gets the belt, and he gets to play superhero. He gets to give it to his fucking child for the 2 months that he has the strap. The kid probably plays with it around the house, gives it back, and then Goldberg gives it back, collects a payday, and then he goes home for another fucking year. Not even The Undertaker, when he comes back once a year, gets championships. Why does Vince see Goldberg championship strap? Why? He's not that big of a draw that you think. And I like seeing the old timers come back. I love hearing the fucking music hit and the fireworks. I love seeing Goldberg actually hit his dome piece onto a fucking steel door. It's funny to me. Anyway, Life of Jay, you're exactly right. That would be worst case. And if you're going to do it, then get it done with that Royal Rumble, I guess. But even at Royal Rumble, Goldberg versus Roman, it's a detriment to Roman. Roman does not win here. Roman is putting in the best work of his career, and he's got to take on Goldberg for what? For what? Why? No! Bullshit! It needs to stop now! Oh, fuck. I can't think anybody would think this is a good idea. And you got Stephanie and you got Paul Levesque back there, and they know this is bad. They know it, but they won't stand up to her father and his father-in-law. They won't stand up. They know it's wrong, dog. Nobody's got the balls, the cojones, the how you doings, to stand up to this dude and say, this is wrong. Thank you, Life of Jay. Nemesis Faust. At this point, I'm about done watching WWE. I mainly try to keep up with NXT and AEW. What do you think about AEW X Impact? I actually can dig it. Listen, I will take that right now over what I'm seeing on Monday nights, Nemesis Frost. I'd have to look more into it and think about it more. But yeah, I'm absolutely down. If this is the shit we're getting on Monday nights and not too much better on Friday nights, give it to me. Give me the Impact, give me the AEW, give me the merge. Nemesis Foss, thank you. Pedro W, 5-spot. Raw digresses further and further as the days and years go by. They become WCW 2000. They give you everything you would need to see on pay-per-view, on free TV. Not just once or twice, Pedro. They give it to you every single week for 2 full months and then get to the pay-per-view and you get the same fucking match. Thank you, Pedro. Papo Jr., 2-spot. What up? Feo. Ugly in Spanish. All right. Is that Feo or Feo? That's not an A, right? The E is it like Theo or Fio? I'll be looking in the chat, Papo. Somebody enunciate that for me. Ugly in Spanish. We'll make that a fucking column. Thank you, Papo. SOS, TDM, 617. 2-spot. Vince really thinks this is going to get Lana over. SOS, who knows what this dude's thinking, brah? Lana, Dana Brooke is picking up victories. You got fucking Mia Yim losing. You got Shayna losing. You got Nia losing in 90 seconds. Not saying I need to see a 2-minute Nia match or Nia winning consecutive matches, but Nia losing to Lana in 90 seconds, hilarious. But everyone else, no, Nia has to be protected. Sasha Banks picking up a victory over Nia Jax. It's like pulling teeth. Ember Moon, Asuka, some of the best wrestlers in the world. It's like pulling teeth to get Vince to go over on Nia. But Lana in 90 seconds, via a little simplistic roll-up, and Nia cannot get up from it. Shows you who he favors, his Blonde Brigade. And I'm not even done. There's another Blonde Brigade fact coming up in a second. Who was that? Papo, I got. SOS, yeah. Thank you, SOS. Chubless the Bear, 5-spot, thanks to Jim Cornette. Said that Vince might want Keith Lee to wrestle like a giant, less of a cruiserweight. Well, that's obvious, Chubless the Bear. That's why he got brought back. Vince wants to change a bunch of shit about Keith Lee. But what makes Keith Lee special is Keith Lee being Keith Lee. His name isn't Vince Lee. His name's not Keith McMahon. Chubless the Bear, thank you. And there's no doubt, Cornette's right, man. AJ King, 5-spot. Thank you, AJ King. Keith Lee's treatment is Vince's way of taking it out on NXT for constantly losing to AEW on Wednesdays. Maybe it's looking at Triple H and knowing that he's doing good and then saying, you know what? Your way is okay. My way's awesome. Watch what I do with Keith Lee and Shayna Baszler. Watch what I do with Asuka. You like that undefeated streak you worked hard on, Triple H? She's gonna lose it. She's gonna lose it at WrestleMania, the Charlotte. And there goes the streak. All of that time building Asuka's streak. Bye-bye. You ran into one of Vince's Blonde Brigade, the top of the heap, Miss Charlotte Flair. The Queen. There's no way you could keep your streak. Absolutely not. We're almost at 200 on the likes too, man. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. I'm just ranting away. This is just literally going to be an hour plus of me just ranting, flipping out, and I don't give a fuck. This is why I've been doing a lot of traveling. I finally reserved 3 hours last night to watch this shit, and this is what they give us. You know, you think they give us a little Christmas present at the end of the year. Hey, we made you suffer through the most epic bullshit possible this year. Here's a little treat. We're going to give you what you want. We're going to give you good matches, good segments, good television. It's the opposite. Whew. Was I even done with the soups? Chubless the Bear, AJ King, thank you. Maximus Sage, I see you up in here with that 3-spot. Kings of the North and #1 seed. Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go! Maximus, thank you for that 3-spot. You damn right. JR9 Gaming, I see you with another 5. BC, if WWE don't land The Rock for a Roman at Mania, would you be interested in Rollins versus Roman? I think it would be good due to their past history. I'm going to answer you straight up, JR9 Gaming. I really would like to see The Rock versus Roman because the story right now is sitting in their lap. However, it doesn't look like they can land The Rock. Not as of now. He's got some movies that he's going to be filming, and it's looking more like 2022, WrestleMania 38. The problem with that is I feel the story is not going to be as dominant as it is right now. So I want Rock and Roman. Some people, not a lot, but are saying Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Who the fuck needs to see that again? A, I already saw that. B, they're not even booking Daniel Bryan to be a main eventer for WrestleMania. Daniel Bryan is a fucking afterthought. And you want me to, what? Daniel Bryan versus, are we going to act? Are we going to make believe, make pretend that this is WrestleMania 30 years ago and Daniel Bryan is the hottest thing in wrestling? No, I don't need to see Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. So, was that JR9 Gaming? JR9, I would absolutely rather Seth Rollins because at least that story can be told. You don't hear about the Shield anymore. I know we've seen them in the past, but with Rollins gone for a while, this new Roman Reigns, that story would be much better than Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. Just would. So if you can't land The Rock, Maybe they do something with Edge. Maybe Edge comes back, the whole spear versus spear. Anything, and I do mean anything, but Goldberg, because it does nothing for any of us. It doesn't do anything for the company. It does nothing for Roman Reigns. The only thing this helps, Goldberg versus Roman, is Goldberg. PB Sillapride with that $4.99. PB Sillapride, I see you up in here. Thank you for that contribution, showing the support. Lisa Thorne, 2-spot. Goldberg, don't even go here. Hopefully I did that justice. Justice. I can fucking speak. I need another swig. Lisa Thorne, thank you. Ray Hunt, I see you. I'll read that in a second. Ray Hunt, 5-spot. So glad TLC wasn't this past Sunday. Worst way to spend a birthday. Happy belated birthday, Ray Hunt. Only saw a little of Monday Night Raw. So glad I chose my Ravens over it. Dude, who was that? Ray Hunt. What a Monday Night Football game, bro. I was clicking. That was like, what, 47-42 was the final, and that's only because there was a last-second safety. They tried to do the whole hook and ladder 75 times. But, man, the Cleveland Browns, who would have thought just a few months ago that we'd be talking about a 9-4 team? I believe they lost, so that makes them 4, right? 9-4, I believe. Anyway, fucking Browns, man. But, yeah, Ravens held their own, man. Thank you, Ray Hunt. Papo Jr. with another 10. Papo! I'll salute to that, my man. Salute. Those of you just tuning in, man, we haven't gotten to hour number 3 yet. We're doing the good, the bad, and the ugly. We got 4 in the bad. We got 2 in the ugly. We have none in the good, and we're going into the 3rd hour. And wait till I get to that son of a bitch. I got something to say, all right. Papo Jr., 10-spot. Man, so many wasted talents in that roster. It's like, what's the point for NXT? That's how I feel. Ricochet used to be my favorite in 2017. You said it right. The first time it sounds like an A. Dude, Papo. Ricochet, when he showed up in NXT, bro, honestly, Papo Jr., I was like, this dude has athleticism I've never seen before. And I've seen cruiserweights, and I know that pro wrestling has gone more to the flips and the dives, a little less selling or a lot less selling. But this dude, I was like, wow, no matter where he goes, Ricochet is going to be on top of the world. Literally, Papo, within 3 fucking months, I was going, uh-oh, there goes Ricochet. And you just see it to Asuka. The streak is gone, basically, the moment she got there. Shayna Baszler, one of the baddest son bitches you've ever seen female-wise, gets a WWE. She's a joke, just like Nia. Only Vince doesn't see Nia as a joke, so he keeps pumping her into all the storylines. Rock's cousin, or you're the Blonde Brigade, and Vince will love you. But I can keep going on and on, Papo, about the NXT. There is no reason for it. It's to fill their own ego. That's what this is. It's all ego with Vince and even H. H remembers when WCW had the power plant. And I think even back then, Paul knew that he wanted something like the power plant in WCW, so he built the Performance Center. With a lot of that being Vince's money, father-in-law's money, no question. And it's ego. Everybody has to do things the WWE way. Why? Why does everyone have to do it your way? Maybe they were trained epically. Maybe their character is already defined and ready to rock. You got to show them some camera angles, cool. But what's up with promo class? Because let me tell you a little story, and I'm sorry this is a long-winded thing, Papo, answer. But I got to be honest here, this promo class isn't helping anybody. These characters are still coming to WWE's main roster, and that includes Ricochet, and their promo work sucks. So who is teaching promo class? And it goes back to what I always said. If you don't have that it factor naturally, personality and charisma, you're going to be exposed eventually anyway. So Vince's job was to hide the weaknesses and play to the strengths of somebody like Ricochet. But instead, Vince didn't even look twice at Ricochet. Keith Lee, I don't know if there is any weaknesses. Somehow Vince still fucks that up. But promo classes, learning the WWE way, staying there for 2 or 3 years in the Performance Center or in NXT. Why? For nothing. Johnny Gargano is stuck there. Why? And I'm sure he's probably fine with that. He goes to the main roster and he's just the next Ricochet. But they just hang out down there. Half of them probably want to be there. The other half probably want to move on and see if they can be a success. But no, they're hoarding all this talent in NXT because there's no more room left on the main roster. There's not even room left in NXT. But why do they keep bringing people into NXT? It's ego. They want to sweep up all of the best talents in the world, WWE-anize them, and then ship them off and show the world that they weren't that special in the first place. Unless Vince has his blueprint on you. Hope that makes sense. I know that's a long-winded answer. It's the fucking truth. Thank you, Papo Jr. Danny Green with a 10 spot. Thank you, brah. Again, the talented cryback in Oldberg should not face Roman anytime soon. The Hurt Business is an appropriate name for what I see on WWE TV, as it hurts my eyes watching what they're producing. Diarrhea column. Yeah, not yet, but yeah, it probably should be. Danny Green, I appreciate it. You know what sucks is I actually don't mind the Hurt Business. I don't. There was a moment, there's glimpses where they're being booked okay, and then it's just 50-50 to the point where they're ruined. You just saw it again last night, right? They win this 6-man schmaz. The Hurt Business looks really good, right? Watch what I talk about in the third hour. Watch how Vince will make you look good, and then just an hour later, make you fucking swim in a pile of shit again. I'm going to go over that in just a minute. Did I get everybody? Hold on, guys. Gotta make sure I got everybody here. Danny Green, thank you. Carlos, another 5 spot. Carlos, dude. Let me salute. Let me get a second to salute Carlos. Much love and respect, dude. Hold on. I just lost it. Hold on. We'll get to the third hour in a second. Hold on. Carlos. Isn't there someone there that realizes that Goldberg will do more harm than good with Roman? No! Or there is, Carlos. You know as well as I do, nobody will step up to Vince to tell him that. I know Stephanie knows, man. Stephanie's on social, man. She ain't like BC. BC never goes on social, right? But Stephanie does. Paul does. They hear what's going on. They see. They know what's right and wrong. But no, they're not going to step up. Maybe they want to see it sink, sink, sink. So when he pushes aside, it's easier work for them. Oh, now we get to pick up the pieces, and it's much easier now. We have nobody's shadow to fill because everybody wanted him out anyway. Who knows, man? All I know is for a conglomerate billion-dollar company, this is the shit, guys. This is the shit that we are getting on the consistent basis week by week. And last night, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, this is unacceptable. This is pathetic. And I think I say those words every week. But just when you have such a long week that I had, and I know that I got a long several weeks to go, man, leading into 2021, a lot more traveling. I really was looking forward to something entertaining. I couldn't get it. Couldn't fucking get it. So, Carlos, that was a long answer. Sorry, bro. But the point is, yes, there is. There's just nobody there that's actually stepping up. Jody Gilly, I see you up in here with that $4.99. Jody again supporting the channel and the Ant-Man. Oldberg refused the match with Bray unless he won the belt. Vince has dementia. There's a reason why my show on my podcast is all about Bray. Fuck yeah, Jody. I support that shit, man. That's awesome to hear, man. The people that deserve our attention and deserve the accolades, that's who we need to shift our time, focus, and attention to. And Bray Wyatt is one of those dudes. Goldberg is not. He's just not. And that's not even shade. I don't mind Goldberg. I know it sounds like I do, but when you bring him back just for title matches, that's not how you utilize. It's only hurting other people. The people that are there 365, 24/7. So he refused to take on Bray unless he gets the championship. How fucking dare you? How dare you, Goldberg, step into an arena where these people are putting it all on the line day in and day out, and you want to shot call a championship. And I was just talking about how I love the old school attitude where you protect your character. You protect your superstar status. I told the story about how Razor Ramon didn't even want to do the job, the 1-2-3 kid. Not because there was beef. He just didn't want to do the job. He didn't know if the 1-2-3 kid was going to be anything. And he knew that he shouldn't be losing matches. So he told Mike Chioda, make this the fastest count you ever did. And he counted fast, the 1-2-3 kid, when he defeated Razor Ramon. I love that story because that's what you should be doing, protecting your character. But you can't waltz in and demand championships. Again, I use The Undertaker as an example. Undertaker comes back once a fucking year, and he never is in title matches, or very rarely. Never is he getting the championship. You know why? Because he puts the business first. He doesn't put himself first. There's times, absolutely, in all scenarios, to protect yourself and your character, and even to put yourself first above the company, no question. But when you waltz in after not being there, not busting your ass, and you demand a championship, no, that's when you have to put the company first, the business. Because you have to look at Bray's work and the work that he has put into the character, and you have to say, damn, bro, you got a badass character. You're doing all that yourself? They're letting you get creative? You're putting on these matches? Bro, this is good, man. I don't want to derail this. No, Goldberg's like, I'm taking that shit in 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Bitch, give me that shit. Go pick one up at the local Target. They're selling championships. Over 200 on the likes. Thank you, guys. I'm just flipping out today. I have no more patience for this product. As we get closer, this is probably the last Raw review of 2020. I don't know if I'm going to do next week's because after TLC, the wrestling world kind of packs up. At least this company. TLC is it. And then everyone gears up for the holidays. There's nothing else we need to see. Not that there has been anyway. So this could be the last Raw review of 2020. And if it is, we're going out with a fucking bang. We're going to flip the fuck out. We're going to call it like it is. We're not going to sugarcoat shit. I don't care who fucking gets scared. Thank you, Jody. Keep supporting Bray, man, because a lot of people want to jump off the Bray bandwagon, I've noticed. He's boring now. Well, you just loved him last month. Yeah, but they booked him so weirdly. Fuck you. He's the brightest part on the show. Fuck you talking about? But today's fans can be fickle as fuck, brah. Nemesis Foss, $4.99. Thank you, Nemesis. Well, once again, actually, BC, I kind of need some advice on getting over, and I'm talking like stone cold over. It'd be dope if you did a series for rookies giving them advice. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing something like that down the road, Nemesis. For now, I can just tell you what I told you before probably already. The confidence and to own your craft. I know that sounds simplistic, but you just got to rock it out, Nemesis. That's the beginning. Trust me, I think I am going to do more like that going forward. I would like to anyway. Because I got a lot of friends that are traveling the world. Not so much these days, but traveling the world on the independents. And I would like to do some stuff with them where they would actually give their advice, show you what they do in the ring. I'm playing with a lot of different things, Nemesis. Thank you. And stick with that confidence. Own your craft. Be better than everybody else. Nemesis Faust. Matt Bainham, 5-spot. Thank you, Matt. Yo, BC, how you doing, brother? I'm good, bro. I know it sounds like we're just frustrated, angry, but this is me having fun, baby. We amped. He says, talking Mania, I would love to see Lee versus Brock. No title on the line, just beast versus beef. Matt Bainham, give it to me. No question, bro. That's what I mean. You don't need titles. If you are good at what you do creatively, you can have epic matchups, and a title isn't even on the line. The best match of WrestleMania, the best match I've ever seen in pro wrestling was Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker, was from WrestleMania 25. I believe there wasn't even a title on the line, correct? Not even a title on the line, guys. And it was the best, it was one of the best feuds going into it, one of the best storylines, and one of the best matches that I've ever fucking seen. The best match. No title. These days they use them as like fucking props. So yeah, who was that? Matt Bainham. Yeah, give me the Lee versus Brock. Fuck yeah. Title or no title. Give me that shit. Santivia Major. Yeah, no title for Shawn and Taker. And I loved it. Loved it. To this day, it's my favorite fucking match. Carlos, 5-spot again. Carlos, you don't even need to contribute a dime, man, but thank you. BC, it's a given fan. You know what? Another salute to Carlos. BC, it's a given fact that in order to do a good promo, you have to feel it inside. No question, Carlos. I always say it's that it factor, bro. It's not just it factor skill-wise. You have to have the it factor charisma and personality. You have to be able to get on a mic, get in front of a camera, and rock out. You got to rock out. Do you know how many channels there are on this very platform? People that want to do what BC's doing, right? They want to they want to review, they want to entertain, and they think, hey, that's fucking easy. All I got to do is talk pro wrestling. But you know why they don't succeed? They don't have that it factor. They just don't have the energy, the passion, or they just don't connect. They're not believing what they're saying. There's no confidence. Maybe it's a bunch of things. It's an it factor in anything you do. There's people that show up to work at Starbucks and they suck. They suck at making coffee. How do you fuck up making coffee? But trust me, people do. And that's not throwing shade. It's not their arena. It's not their environment. At home, they make the best coffee. While people are staring at them like bitch boy Bradens and do nothing Debras, like they're pissed off, checking their watch. I've been waiting 6 minutes for my coffee. Are you going to make it? Yeah, I see you with 4 cups. Does one of them say Leanne on it? Mine's Leanne. And it better say I-A-N. No. There's a Y in there. There's not a Y in Leanne. Can you please change the... And I've been waiting now 6.5 minutes. Why is this happening? Why are you doing this? We always see that in Starbucks, right? When you're waiting fucking line. You have all the fucking Karens out in full force. And maybe they can't they're under pressure. And they're fucking up. And they're putting hazelnut in a vanilla latte. Who knows? My point is, no matter what you do in life, you could suck at it. Not because you're not good at the craft. You just don't have that it factor. Something is blocking you from being one of the best in that given area. I hope that makes sense. Oh, we are rocking out, bro. What the fuck was the even question in that? I don't even know where I was going. Was that Carlos? What was Carlos at? Yeah, you have to have the good promo to feel inside. No question, Carlos. I went off on another rant there. Sorry, bro. Pedro, 5 spot. Thanks, bro. They can't book credible faces. They can only keep you strong for a while. Absolutely, Pedro. Pedro with another 10 spot. It seems like they're completely lost their way ever since they stopped relying on pay-per-view service and went to the network. They don't care for building things anymore. Pedro, that's true. But also, even before the network, they were starting to dip. They were starting to not give a fuck. Vince was done with his passion. He no longer had it. He was already thinking XFL. The network only cemented that shit, put the cherry on fucking top of it. That's the truth. But yeah, the network did not do it any favors at all, Pedro. Tameo the Gamer with a 5 spot. What up, Tameo? I still have forgiven Oberg for what he did to Bray. I'm guessing you mean haven't, right? I know you said have, but I'm guessing you mean haven't. I don't think a lot of people will ever, because a lot of that was his call. I mean, I blame Vince first and foremost, but you got to put some of that on Goldberg, because we know for a fact Goldberg issued that in his contract. He wanted the title from Bray at a time where Bray was doing every one of us a big favor. He was giving us a character that we've been yearning for, a superstar. And here comes Goldberg. I want to beat him. I want to beat him in 3 minutes. I want the championship. I don't care how I do it. It's got to be done. Pathetic. You guys still remember that rant, right? What was that? What was that? Super Showdown, Greatest Showdown, whatever the fuck. I was out, just like I'm going to be actually, TLC. Guys, that review, we're going to have a good, the bad, and the ugly next Monday, I believe. Unless I did it Sunday night somehow. I don't know. But I'm going to be literally in a whole different fucking state, and we're going to have to do that on location somehow. But so that could be another rowdy rant from BC. Because that happened last time when I was out of state, man, and I flipped the fuck out. Tameo the Gamer, thank you. Unique Butterfly, what up in here? 5 spot. Good to see you up in here, Unique. I think the best thing for Naomi's career and character is for her to join the Hurt business. I believe it would be a perfect fit for her. What do you think? Unique, it's a storyline, and like I said, I like Hurt business. I just need them to be booked more properly. At a time where nobody is being booked properly, unless you're Vince's golden child, I don't see that happening. But if they can book the Hurt business correctly, I like them. Putting Naomi with them, I'm fine with it. But what's the story? If they just put Naomi with them, it's the same thing as putting Cedric with them. Then what? What do we do from there? Anybody can make a quick call and start moving puzzle pieces around. But unless the puzzle piece fits, it doesn't make sense to move it around. And this is what this company does. They're moving around puzzle pieces, and they don't know where they're going. 225 on the likes I just saw, man. Thank you, guys. That's awesome. I just noticed that now, man. We're going to 250 on the live stream likes. Thousands more will tune in thanks to you guys when we are done going live. I still haven't gotten to the 3rd hour. For anybody who's here, we just reviewed the first 2 hours. We're doing a special, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly today because we only usually do this on pay-per-view, but this show is so bad, I wanted to dissect it a little extra for you guys. I wanted to show you how bad this was, so we are doing a pay-per-view style Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So far, we've done 2 hours. We have 4 in the bad, 2 in the ugly. Those uglies will be crossed off into 2 bad, so we really have 8 in the bad. No fucking good yet as we go into the 3rd hour. Can't make that shit up. Hold on, I got some more soups. Unique, thank you. And yeah, I'll add Naomi there in a heartbeat, but you got to tell me why. What is she going to be doing? Eddie, 279. Eddie, what's up, dude? Thank you. Downgrade the good column to a decent column. Eddie, you ain't kidding, brah. It may have to be the decent, the bad, and the ugly. Mr. Black Ice 22, 2 spot. Mr. Black Ice, Fucking pinata. Much love and respect. Thank you for the contribution. Your opinion on Luna Vachon and Jacqueline. Good shit. I love Luna Vachon. Luna Vachon could play any role, right? She could be the manager, she could be the wrestler, she could be on fucking commentary, and you're gonna be scared shitless of her. Luna Vachon versus somebody like Sensational Sherry. Those are the interactions that I remember more than anything. Even more than Luna Vachon and Alundra Blaze, or the matchups that we do remember with Luna. I remember Luna and Sherry. When you put somebody who's like Luna and you just let them rock, bro, that's a storyline, that's a segment that's gonna captivate you. So, yeah, man, I miss and Jacqueline. Jacqueline was a powerhouse. Not only did she have the look, she had the fucking skill. And what did she get in WWE? Did she get the Sable treatment? Did she get the Sunny treatment? Nope. Nope. Jacqueline, you get nothing. It's a damn shame. Anyway, short answer to that, Mr. Black Ice, is yeah, man. Luna, Jacqueline, love them gals. Pedro W with a 5 spot. I feel especially with WWE and sometimes with AEW, they don't put enough emphasis on making everything you put out there special. Of course, WWE just does it. AEW at least tries. I just think a lot of it just kind of falls by the wayside. It doesn't go according to how I think they thought it was going to go on paper. But AEW is leaps and bounds better than WWE. I can honestly say that. And if that offends or pisses off WWE fanboys, that's fine. I have to tell the truth. And this is someone who wants to see WWE succeed. I'm not one of these people that is just negative just to be negative, just to wear the black hat literally and figuratively. I want to see the company succeed. I yell, I take years off my fucking life because I want to see this business, this industry, this company succeed. Trust me. But I'd be a fool to call out anything other than how I see it. AEW is leaps and bounds better than WWE. They just are. So even when they do some shitty shit, they still receive mulligans from me because they deserved it. It's like stock. You earn it over time. AEW has earned it for over a year now. WWE has ran out of stock. They haven't earned any mulligan points. They're in debt to the fans right now. They owe us. I'm going on left field with a hawk. I'm going on side rants here. I don't even know what the fucking question was. Who was that? Pedro. Yeah. They just what they put out there isn't special. That's WWE's MO. A Merrick with a 4 spot. A Merrick, thank you. Good to see you up in the chat. Oh, I see the coffee actually. Let me give A Merrick a salute. Salute. Thank you for that contribution. SoundCloud up in here dropping bombs, brah. SoundCloud, TJG the Dawn. Hopefully I said that much better than in previous weeks. SoundCloud 100. You don't need to, brah. You've already contributed. You contributed. I'm pounding down coffees that you've contributed. The kids are getting fucking extra toys down at the toy drop, brah. You've done the deed. Much appreciated. Put it to the animals, dude. Put it to the kids. Maybe a local drive around you, SoundCloud. I appreciate it, man. But it's not needed, dude. You show so much support. Man, can I get coffees and fire emojis in the chat for SoundCloud? Show some love, please, guys. Show some love because he's keeping your boy amped. It's people like SoundCloud and all you guys that contribute that keep me here for over a fucking hour yelling. How many people can yell for over a fucking hour straight? I do it for you guys because it needs to be done, but it doesn't happen if I'm not amplified. There you go. SoundCloud, hopefully you're feeling that love, brah. Thank you, guys. That wasn't it either. SoundCloud says, hey, BC and Amp Unit, Vince got to be pissed right now. Coffee, salute to SoundCloud. Also, y'all get him up his likes. Yeah, get him up in the likes. SoundCloud wants some likes, man. You got to contribute. You got to show the love for SoundCloud and your boy Amp, man. Let's put that shit near 250 maybe. Salute, SoundCloud. Honestly, dude, that means so much, bro. You know, when I'm just not feeling it, I mean, I'm feeling it. I'm energized as fuck. I'm having a blast. But when I'm not feeling the show, when I'm this pissed off at the show, you know, it's always good to see this type of fucking support, man. SoundCloud, dude. Oh, legit, man. Rockstar status 10 times over by now. Another Hunji spot. You the man, brah. You're going to have your own fucking wing in the Super Chat Hall of Fame. Faux show. SoundCloud. Rocking it. Pedro W with a 5 spot. A lot of stuff they rely on is just filler for time on the card instead of building everything on the card, no matter the way it used to be. Yeah, that's 99% of WWE, brah. No question, Pedro. Brandon Armstrong, $6.99. What's up, BC? Sorry I couldn't catch the stream live. I just want to say that I hope Naomi or Melina or even Rhea will team with Asuka. Yeah, man, bring back Kairi Sane this Sunday. Because if you guys haven't heard, Lana is no longer a part of Asuka's tag team for Sunday. They finally fucking woke up and said, hey, this is stupid. So bring back Kairi for a fucking day. I don't know if they'd fly her out with the pandemic and all that for one day, but maybe. Who else? I feel bad for Ember Moon. She had to go back to fucking NXT because they won't do anything with her, but they'll give Lana a storyline. They'll give Dana Brooke one win after another. Let's have Ember and Asuka for one night. But yeah, good choices there. I would love to see, who was that? Let me go back to Brandon Armstrong. Yeah, I would love to see Melina, man. Melina was supposed to be back. Then all of a sudden there was a wrinkle in the plans. They couldn't finalize a contract. So Melina said, no, I didn't actually do that. But don't say never. Basically saying there is talks. Give me fucking Melina, bro. Give me Naomi. I miss my girl Naomi. I know she's got a few things going on right now, and even when she is here, they don't fucking use her properly. You're going to have a title match. Do me one favor, Vince. Have legit contenders. Don't give me no Asuka Lana bullshit. Asuka doesn't need to be with anyone right now. She doesn't need to babysit for Lana. Brandon Armstrong, thank you. Chubless the Bear with a 5 spot. I see you, brah. Booking is definitely key because when Naomi was in Team Bad, they dropped the ball. It could have been a female DX. Of course, Chubless. Are you fucking... think of Team Bad, Chubless the Bear. Think of Team Bad and wonder why they got nothing. You do the math, Chubless. You're a smart dude. You've been on the unit for a while. You know exactly why. I think I got most supers. Again, I'm down another fucking swig for SoundCloud, MVP status, and beyond. Dude is single-handedly keeping the Ant-Man amped for a full week at a time. Chelsea Elaine, I see you up in here with that 279. What up, BC? Thoughts on Keith Lee last night? We just talked about it. Chelsea, Keith Lee dropping a match is unacceptable. I don't care if 5 people pinned him. I don't care if it was Miz and Morrison. I don't care if you added in a Hornswoggle. I don't care if you added a Big Show. I don't care if you put half of the defensive line of the San Francisco 49ers. Keith Lee shouldn't be pinned. Bottom line. Not angry at you, Chelsea. I'm in one of those moods today where I'm just not having it. So I'm pretty much just yelling at everything, not everybody. Much love to you, Chelsea. Now let's get to hour number 3. A lot of you guys stayed patient, man. Still got hundreds of you here in the live. We are rocking. We're nearing 250 on the likes, guys. 250 almost. That's all you guys, man. Making sure that thousands of people catch this later on. Jesse Borsler, before I start. You guys are incredible, man. Every fucking time. You guys are incredible. 10 spot on Jesse Borsler. What's up, BC? I'm late to the stream, so I'll have to watch it later. Heard the show was horrible. Jesse, it was worse than horrible. We're going over it now, but don't worry, Jesse. You can catch it later on this channel. Thanks to you guys, it will be on the channel later for you guys to view. So anybody that's missing it or coming in late, you'll be able to catch it. Thank you, Jesse Borsler. And I'm trying to do this show. Hey, we just went over 250. Just went over 250 live. On the likes. We're going toward 275 now. Fucking awesome, man. Nemesis Foss back up in here with a 499. Victoria Tara is underrated as fuck. Oh, Victoria, yeah, man. She was the total package and represented tall women. There hasn't been enough of us. I speak a 5'9" to 5'10" woman. And Victoria was damn good. She had that skill. She could train wrestlers, which is what she was doing backstage. She even had her own little school, or was part of a school as well. Victoria knew her shit. Last year's Royal Rumble, she was supposed to be a surprise surprise entrant. There was a leaked photo of Victoria. Somebody was on a high skyrise, and they had the Titantron, and they had Victoria's visual. And the rumor is that Vince got so pissed, he took Victoria out because it was leaked. So that sucks, man. We could have saw Victoria in last year's Rumble. Or 2 years ago, whenever. No, last year, yeah. Because that was before the pandemic, right? January. Thank you, Nemesis, again, as always. Now, hour number 3, for those of you just tuning in, man, we got the good, the bad, and the ugly. 4 in the bad, 2 in the ugly. Those are going to get crossed off. We start hour number 3 with Bray Wyatt, as always in his own little world, telling jokes and having a blast. Firefly Funhouse characters are in the front row because it was a field trip. Listen, I'll take the Firefly Funhouse characters over anything else on a 3-hour Raw, and it's going to be much fucking better. It's going to be much more fucking entertaining. I don't give a fuck. Give me the Firefly Funhouse characters, and they're Huskus the fucking pig, and I'll take him over Lana's face and Nia's ass. Or Shayna Baszler or Keith Lee losing another fucking match. Give me a fucking puppet. Ramblin' Rabbit. What's up, dude? What the hell? No, don't hit me, man. Give me Ramblin' Rabbit about to get fucking slaughtered by Bray again. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it because we're yearning for anything that entertains us. And this is all from the mind of Bray. This isn't even one of the creative writers. This is from Bray Wyatt. So you can trash it all you want if you really don't like it. That's cool, but at least you have a dude who cares about what he's doing. Firefly Funhouse characters front row. Randy Orton appears on the Tron and issues a challenge to Bray for a game of hide and seek. Bray accepts, saying, "Let the games begin." I say it every week. I'll say it again. Just give me 3 hours of Bray Wyatt and I'm fine because the show sucks that bad. Give me 3 hours of Bray Wyatt. That's all I'm asking for. This is how you should have started the show. I always talk about how something should grasp your attention from the get-go, and then you keep going backstage during the show to build suspense. And then in the culminating moment at the end of the show, you have your epic finish. And if you do it correctly, it should catapult you to the pay-per-view. So you should have done this hide-and-seek thing at the top of the show, and during the night, you keep going back to Bray Wyatt looking for Randy, Randy looking for Bray Wyatt. It's simplistic. It's not going to overly captivate you, but it's going to subconsciously pique your interest. Much more than Miz reading a bedtime story to you, or Sheamus getting a Christmas tree chucked at his face. That should have started the show. Finally, we get a good, and that's Bray Wyatt. It took into the 3rd hour. It took those 2 words, Bray Wyatt, to finally get a good on the fucking column. If Bray Wyatt, and you can even throw in Alexa Bliss, if they were not on this show, where the fuck would Raw be? Where would Raw be? It would be even worse if that's possible. Backstage, they went back a couple of times. The fucking puppets, the Firefly puppets, were interacting with Matt Riddle and his bro nuts. Who else? Somebody else was interacting with Ramblin'. I don't know. Huskus was back there. Again, you can trash it all you want. That's more entertaining than anything else on Raw. And then finally, backstage, Orton jumps Bray and stuffs him in a big old box, then lights that sumbitch up. The Fiend emerges from the blaze and applies the mandible claw. Orton sells it beautifully, just like he did last week. The Fiend is starting to tap into some Taker territory. Remember when Randy Orton and Cowboy Bob, his father, lit the Undertaker casket ablaze? You remember that? And Undertaker survived that. And Randy Orton with the whole burning of Bray's the Sister Abigail site. So this isn't the first time that Randy Orton has lit Bray Wyatt or something of Bray Wyatt's ablaze. And here comes the fucking Fiend emerging. That's the type of shit that you would see with the Undertaker. Now, I'm not putting him in the league of the Undertaker. There'll forever be one Undertaker. He's in a category of his own. But we do need a character like that. Somebody who does exceed the boundaries. Somebody that you would believe, character-wise, would do this supernatural shit. Pro wrestling has always been about that. Papa Shango used to cast voodoos on people. Undertaker used to get burned into a fucking casket, and then he'd appear 2 minutes later, high above. You guys remember Royal Rumble? What was that? 93? Royal Rumble 93. Yokozuna and about 100 other dudes. Put him in a casket, and all of a sudden, fucking Undertaker emerges. It was another Undertaker. He emerges high above the trot via a forklift. But that's the shit we love about pro wrestling. That's the zaniness that is always welcomed. Well, you need characters like that. The Fiend is the only one right now that's believable in that role. So I love Randy Orton burning that shit. It reminds me, who said 98 Nike? No. 94 Triple J. What was Yokozuna and Undertaker Royal Rumble? I watched it 100 times as a kid because back then it was an epic segment. Undertaker. Did they burn that, guys? I forgot. I know 100 dudes put him in there. I thought something happened. Maybe it started smoking. The casket started smoking, and all of a sudden the Undertaker it shows up on the Tron like he's dead. He fucking jolts up with his eyes, and he starts speaking freakishly, and then all of a sudden he rises above. It was one of the best segments as a kid that I remember. I'm seeing a lot of 94s. One person says 93, Chris. So I think it was 94 then. It started smoking, says Ray Hunt. Yeah, I mean, those are the segments that I loved growing up, and still, it doesn't matter your age. Those are the segments that captivate me. You want to burn that box up, cool. You want the Fiend to come out unscathed? And Randy Orton with those fucking eyes like, what the fuck? Like, this is Randy Orton. He's seen it all. He's been in those feuds with The Undertaker. And he's looking at the Fiend like, I've never seen anything like that. Bro, come on. Two goods. And it's the two segments with Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. I'm not surprised. Maybe you are. You take out Bray Wyatt, and I don't know where this show lands. But now we at least have two in the good. Thank the wrestling gods for Bray Wyatt. And Alexa. Alexa's been gone for a couple of weeks. Could it be the pandem? We're hearing other stories, but it could be the pandem. I don't know. We wish her nothing but the best. But Alexa with Bray, I'm loving that shit too. But Randy Orton is really doing his role here, man. Selling for Bray the way he's doing with that claw. Oh, man, that's awesome. Mace is up next. He thought he told you that he won't stop. He thought he told you that he won't stop. Mace! He defeats Ricochet. Match was only 3 minutes because Vince is like, who? Ricochet? He's still here? Put him out there. Do the job of Mace. Well, that's great, Vince. You're making Mace win a match. That's all. But what about Ricochet? Who gives a shit about Ricochet? So Ricochet, he loses a match to Mace in 3 fucking minutes. Great for Mace. The fuck does that say for Ricochet? And Mace is on his way, I guess, with that one fucking win. Mace is on his way to being notorious. No, nobody remembers Mace, P. Diddy, Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. No, nobody remembers. Am I dating myself? Am I just a little bit too old? Anyway. Bad boy was a thing back in the day, all right? SoundCloud. Showing you some love again, man. I still see that 100 in red, man. Unreal. Just the best. So I didn't even put anything. Listen, what do you want me to say? That this goes into the fucking good column because Mace won a match? Fuck that, bro. What are you doing with Ricochet? If you see nothing in him, let him go. Just let it be. He's doing nothing. His career is just, it has flatlined. The audience doesn't give a fuck about Ricochet anymore, and that's sad because it's Ricochet. Just 2 fucking years ago, just last year, we were all like, Ricochet, he's amazing. Now we're like, Ricochet, I have to go to the bathroom. And then you think to yourself, actually, I don't have to go to the bathroom. But that's more entertaining than watching Ricochet. So you're building up Mace by tearing down Ricochet? Not in my fucking ballpark, bro, and this is my ballpark. That goes into the bad column. So now you have a full 5 tally in the bad column. Where is it? Up, here. You have 2 in the ugly, which is going to turn into 2 bads each. They're going to be crossed off. So really, that's 9 bad and 2 fucking good. And we only have a few segments left. This show has to put together great shit consecutively, even to just a match being a decent show. People are upset? Who cares? It's only Ricochet! Then Dana Brooke defeated Shayna Baszler in just 2 minutes. I can't make the shit up. I'm going to say this again if you didn't watch the show, which I know is a lot of you guys. Dana Brooke defeated Shayna Baszler in just 2 minutes. Shayna was DQ'd because I guess Nia Jax didn't think she could defeat Dana Brooke. What? Dana Brooke gets a DQ victory over Shayna. And get this. BC, relax, man. Relax, man. It's just one loss, man. BC, just relax, man. It's just a loss. You take it too seriously, BC. Listen to this, okay? Listen to this, Tommy. You ready for this? Check these facts. In just the last 4 weeks on Raw, I just want to talk about the last 4. Listen to these statistics. In just the last 4 weeks, Shayna Baszler has lost twice to Lana via tag matches. Twice to Lana. And twice to Dana Brooke. 4 losses in 4 consecutive weeks to Lana and Dana Brooke. Shayna Baszler. And what I always teach you guys, we are subconsciously always taking inventory of wins and losses. Subconsciously, we take inventory of when you win and lose a match because we need to decide if you're a winner or a loser in the company. If you have one of the most badass chicks in Shayna Baszler losing every week, and not just to people like Ember or Asuka, even Naomi, Sasha. No, when you have them losing to Lana, Dana Brooke, Mandy Rose will be soon. I promise you, Mandy Rose will be probably next week. What does that say to Shayna Baszler? Bro, I can't get over that. 2 minutes. Nia's ending the match because clearly she thinks that Dana Brooke is too much of a threat for Shayna. Do you guys think this deserves bad or ugly? Because you know what I'm leaning toward. You think I want to give 3 uglies in one fucking show? No. I very rarely do that and I don't want to. But I got a little inkling that I'm going to put this in the ugly column. Do you guys think I'm wrong for doing such? Tell me if you think bad or ugly, please. Because I know where I'm headed with this column. I'm seeing a lot of people thinking the same way as the Ant-Man right now. Do we dare do 3 uglies in one show? The bullshit column. You ain't kidding. Davey Thompson. Guys. Call me the bad guy then. Whatever. This has to be done for the unit and for every wrestling fan. If we're calling it down the middle in the most honest way possible, we got to call it like it is and tell the truth. Wow, man. It's not often you see a board like this, but I wanted to show you guys how bad this Raw truly was. Each ugly gets crossed off into 2 bads when we end this thing. That's 11 bads and 2 goods. Now you got Jolly Ball fucking Johnson over there on his channel going 16 ups and 3 downs. Who are you lying to, bro? What are you going over? Don't lie to my people. I can't believe I'm looking at that fucking board. Dana Brooke beat Shayna Baszler in 2 fucking minutes. Shayna Baszler? After Dana Brooke just beat fucking Mia Yim 2 weeks in a row. Wasn't it, Dana? Dana Brooke is on a winning streak. Ember Moon can't even get a fucking victory half the time. She had to get injured chasing around a fucking stupid title. And when she comes back, she has to be in NXT. Because Vince doesn't know what to do with Ember Moon. But Dana Brooke, we're gonna string together a 10-win fucking streak. Have Dana Brooke catapulted to the moon. Oh, and Lana too. Matt Riddle then defeats MVP in literally 60 seconds. Not sure what's in those Dunkin' Bro Nuts, but word around the campfire is that the old bastard in Stanford actually likes Matt Riddle. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but he sees something in Matt Riddle that could easily turn fucking pretty bad if he tries to put his blueprint on Matt Riddle. There goes Matt Riddle. But if he doesn't see anything in Matt Riddle, there goes Matt Riddle. It's a catch-22. Nothing fucking helps here. Nothing. There's no way Matt Riddle... I don't... Where do you even go with Matt Riddle, man? I already could tell you what happened. Vince McMahon saw the bro nuts thing. He got a laugh. He got a fucking chuckle out of it. And now that's part of his character. The next action figure you see of Matt Riddle will have little bro nuts by his side. That'll be his accessory. You know how Big E comes with pancakes? Matt Riddle is going to come with bro nuts. And I'm not going to lie. Dunkin' bro nuts sounds amazing. I would eat the donuts. I would drink the fucking coffee. But what are we doing with Matt Riddle? I'm going to tell you guys why this doesn't go into the good section right now. And this is where people are going to go, BC, now you're being extra mean, man. Matt Riddle picked up a victory. It doesn't matter. If someone picks up a win, but somebody loses a match they can't afford to lose, then it's nullified. You just an hour earlier had Hurt Business win a six-man schmoz. So right there, you say, oh, Hurt Business is all posing together in victory. Cool. You want us to believe that Hurt Business is on track to be badasses again. And 1 hour later, MVP is losing in 60 seconds. 50-50 booking at its worst. Hurt Business wins an hour before, an hour later, Hurt Business loses. What did it do for Hurt Business then? Nothing. Subconsciously and consciously, we now know that Hurt Business is a fucking sideshow act. They can't rise above 50-50 booking just like anybody else in that fucking company. If they just left good enough alone and let the Hurt Business have their victory, cool. Why did you need a 60-second goofball match to have MVP look like an idiot? Just for Mr. Bronuts. It's fucking weird. It's dumb. I won't put it in the ugly because Matt Riddle did win, but it ain't going into the good because MVP should not have been losing that match. So why were they in there together? Another bad. How is this possible? We just started a second bracket in the bad column. About to hit 275 in just a bit, man, on the likes. Thank you guys, man. About to rise over 275. That's fucking awesome. The main event spot was reserved for what they called the WWE Championship Ascension Ceremony. Good promo work between McIntyre and Styles, actually. And Drew Mac gets... first of all, let me just say that at least it's something different than a contract signing. Every time they need to go into a... over 275. We are going toward 300 live. That's before we even go on the post for the thousands of AMP Unit members that are going to tune in later. We're going toward 300 on the live stream. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Every single time we go to a pay-per-view, we have to do a contract signing, even when it doesn't make sense. So at least they change it a bit. We've seen a few of these in the past. An Ascension ceremony. Have the belt up there and it waits there till Sunday night. Cool. You know you're going to be in the same revenue anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. Venue, not revenue. You're going to be in the same venue. I can speak. So, cool. It's a little different. And again, I like the promo work between Styles and McIntyre. Drew Mac gets jumped by Miz and Morrison, and Styles beats down McIntyre with tables, ladders, and chairs, and we go off the air. I don't mind Miz and Morrison attacking Drew because it would make sense. First of all, if you're going to have them beat Keith Lee, you better do something with them. They just better not have beaten Keith Lee just because. So at least they have them working with Styles. It's believable that Styles would work with them. By any means necessary, get the championship. And Miz will work with anybody as long as it's strength in numbers. So it does make sense. And McIntyre, you want to be booked as a beast, so you want him being beat up by 4 dudes because you have Miz, Morrison, and AJ Styles, and you also have Almost. That's right, Almost by his side, feeding him chairs, ladders, and tables. They were a little rushed for time. AJ Styles wasn't fast enough. You could see the referee get in the ring and start yelling at AJ Styles because Vince McMahon was yelling at the referee. Yell at him! Tell him to get going, damn it! We're going off the air in 20 seconds! I'm gonna fire you all! So the referee is screaming at Styles. Styles is trying to rush up to the fucking ladder and hold the championship, and then we just cut off the air because they ran out of time. Vince is gonna be pissed, no doubt. But such is life. I'm not gonna penalize them for that. I don't mind this segment, to be honest. yeah, I didn't see enough bad to put this anywhere other than the good column. And that's mostly not even just for the booking, that's for the effort of Drew McIntyre and AJ Styles and what they did together in this segment. You know, they made it believable. They made it at least decent. It was more than just I don't know, man. I didn't see enough to put it in the bad column. So the main event spot between Styles and McIntyre, the ascension of the championship. I don't mind that for a wrestling segment. I don't know. I'm not going to speak any more about it like it was something awesome. I could have easily ended the show with the Fiend popping out of the fucking blazed box. That would have been fucking fine. So we don't have to go to a tiebreaker, which would have been fucking Bobby Lashley pouring milk over some random PA backstage, in which case he got half of the fucking carton on himself. I love how everybody tried to, like, not notice it. Nobody tried to help him. Like, hey, dude, you're getting it over your own fucking suit. Anyway, this is your Monday Night Raw board. I wanted to do this live in good, the bad, and the ugly fashion to show you that I'm not just a negative dude. I'm not just a mean dude. To show casual people that come across channels like this what we are actually viewing. If you really do like it, cool. But don't be shocked when you go on social media and you're like, why does everybody hate it? I like it. And if you don't like it, don't watch it. Well, if you don't like what we're saying, don't go on social or don't watch us. I don't know what more to tell you. Practice what you preach and take a dose of your own medicine. Because we're calling it exactly as we see it. The majority of us. Years and years ago, they were pulling 6s and 7s in the rating. Now they're playing with 1.5. They're about to dip to 1.0. Where did over 6 to 7 million viewers go? They didn't all go to DVR. They're not all watching on fucking YouTube. Most people, this is proven, are still watching live on their big screen TVs. But why is 6 to 7 million people not there? Oh, I got a reason why, Tommy. It's because people have left by the droves. Nobody is watching anymore. You have found a way, Vince, to make people leave your product in droves. Your own talent isn't even happy there. So don't tell us, the majority, how we should be viewing this and what we want out of it. If you're okay with mediocrity, cool. Don't question why we're not okay with mediocrity. So what's the tally here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bad, 3 ugly. Those get crossed off into 2 bads apiece. No. 2 more. Got a second fucking tally. How's that for a fucking board? 5, 10, 12 bad and 3 good. And we did that, honestly, we did that live, guys, together. We came up with that. That ain't just somebody who's fucking just shitting on WWE, right? This isn't somebody who's just being negative, feed a base. No, that's real. I want 100 good, no bads. It's just not the case. 12 bad and 3 good on a 3-hour show. And you're telling me that this is acceptable? We're the problem? Fans like BC? We're the issue? Unfucking real, man. Unit, thank you for tuning into the actual review itself. That concludes it. You saw live. We did the live stream together. You saw how bad this show was. Thank you for tuning in. I'll talk to my unit a little bit on some supers. Thank you for getting those likes near 300, guys. That was fucking awesome. As I'm flipping out for nearly 2 hours, 2 hours of me just yelling, you guys were over here getting the likes to nearly 300. That's fucking awesome, man. Can't appreciate that enough, but I tried to. Let me talk some supers real quick, guys. For those that want to stick around. Could have been, yep, Chubless, I got that with Naomi and DX. Chelsea, I got you with the Keith Lee. Jesse Borsler, Nemesis Faust. I got Chelsea Elaine again with a 279. What's Bronouns? Best scene when the Fiend did too. Oh, yeah, yeah. The Fiend is absolutely the best part of the show. The only good part of the show. I mean, I like AJ Styles and Drew McIntyre's end segment, but the only reason that didn't go into the bad is because I didn't see enough bad in it. It wasn't because it was great or even that good. The only actually good segment I saw was between Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Straight out. And what's bronouns? I don't know, just like bro nuts. You're going to have a whole vocabulary. Ooh, that was good. A vocabulary. It's all going to be Matt Riddle-esque words. Thank you, Chelsea. Jody, what up? 199, I see you. Bray is an amazing dude in real life. Fiend is fire. No question, dude. One of the best people that there is, dude. Whether it's Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, any character he wants to portray. You could have the 4 faces of Bray Wyatt, and each one is going to be epic. He's that creative, and he's a damn cool dude, too. No doubt, Jody. Jesse Borsler, another 5 spot. Ricochet could have been something special. Side note, I remember B.I.G., Mace, and Diddy. Bad boy. Jesse remembers, man. You make me feel it's the real thing, baby. What was that? I like it. I really, really like it. That was Mace. Bad boy. And what else did they do? More money, more problems. More money, more problems. Fucking Big E. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. 50-inch screen, money screaming a sofa. Got 2 rides, a limousine, and a chauffeur. Phone bill about 2 G's flat. No need to worry, my accountant handles that. How the hell did I remember that? My whole crew is lounging, celebrating every day, no more public housing. How the hell did I remember that? That was from fucking 20 years ago, man. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne like a Thursday. Anyway, I'm going off the rails, guys. Jesse Borsler, thank you. Yeah, I went into the bad boy thing. Yeah, Ricochet could have been something special, man. He needs major work done on the promo skills. He basically has none. But his skills alone, you could have hid the weaknesses and really did something with the strengths. They ruined Ricochet badly. Chelsea Elaine with another 279. Sad they are doing this to Shayna and Asuka. Beyond sad, Chelsea. But I'm used to it from this fucking company. And that's what's unacceptable. Carlos, another 5. Carlos, thanks, dude. BC, thank you for the live show and Merry Christmas. To you too, Carlos. You know that. You deserve it, my brother. Back at you, Carlos. Salud. And even though this might be the last Raw review, we still got some vids to go this week. Into next week, we still got the pay-per-view review. So this isn't the last vid of 2020, guys. Absolutely not. We got more. Even though I'm going to be traveling, I don't give a fuck. I'll pull over and I'll fucking do a 40-minute fucking show if I need to or want to. Salud, Carlos. Oh, shoot. I lost my fucking chat screen. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I think I got some more. You guys are fucking awesome. I got a lot more. Hold on. Danny Green. Thank you, Carlos. Danny Green, 10 spot. Where's the nearest cement wall? There's going to be some head-shaped dents in the first one I find. It's better than Raw. It's better than Raw. There's more entertainment in this unit than in WWE. It's true. It's damn true. You guys tell me this is more entertaining than the show, and I can see exactly why you say that, man. Even if I'm not trying to be so entertaining and I just want to deliver one fact after another, I could see how this is better than the actual show. Danny Green, thank you for those words. War Dog, 2 spot. What up, War Dog? Thanks for the live, BC. You the GOAT. Happy holidays. Appreciate it, man. War Dog, keep rocking. AJ King with a 5 spot. I have been watching this company for over 30 years, but even 1995 with King Mabel and Kevin Nash as champion have been gold in comparison to today. Dude, if you would have told me this is the shit, AJ King, if you would have told me that over the last 5 years especially, this is the type of booking we would get in this company, I would take King Mabel with 3 championships. And I wouldn't complain. Give Big Daddy Cool the championship and the IC strap. I won't say a fucking peep. Had I known this is where we were going to be for the past 5 years. If you ask me, really, the past 10 years. Thank you, AJ King. Machiavelli, Q Machiavelli with a 2 spot. Good to see you up in the chat, Q. Does that say fugly? Good thing I skipped Raw. What part, Q? This show sucks. Oh, no. Yeah, that just says and ugly. It looks like fugly. No, that just says and ugly. But yeah, you might as well call it fucking ugly, Q Machiavelli. Thank you. Appreciate it, dude. AJ King, another 5 spot. BC, Yoko versus Taker took place at the Royal Rumble 94. After that, remember Leslie Nielsen. Absolutely, man. That was SummerSlam, right, AJ King? Was that Undertaker versus Undertaker? Or is that Yokozuna still against Undertaker? Oh, man, I think Leslie Nielsen was the Undertaker versus Undertaker, wasn't it? Chat, help me out. Where are you at, chat? Does anybody remember Undertaker versus Undertaker? Was that SummerSlam 94? I just got kicked off the live stream. I hope I'm back with you guys. If I cut out, thank you guys. I'm sorry if I missed any supers, but now they're kicking me off. I guess 2 hours is my... the 2 bunts me off now. Yes, I think it was. I think it was 95, yeah. Leisha Thorne, 2 spot. I see you, Leisha, 2 spot. Merry Christmas, Amp Unit. Love you all. Much love and respect right back to you, Leisha. A lot of you guys are saying it was 94 or 95, guys? SummerSlam 94 is what we're going to go with. That was Undertaker versus Undertaker. What's his name? Liam Neeson? No, Liam Neeson is new. Leslie Nielsen. Liam Neeson is the badass from Taken. Those are fucking some good movies. 94. Thank you, chat. Appreciate it. That was going to bug me. So, yeah, that was right after the Rumble with that. So, yeah. Man, I was a kid back then. I would watch those pay-per-views over and over and over because back then, there wasn't a pay-per-view every month. Back then, matches at pay-per-views were special. There were matchups that you never saw before. They were like dream matches. So you would watch it again and again and again. Now at the pay-per-view, we're watching matches that we've already seen 100 fucking times on television. Why the fuck do we need to see it? Fucking real. Anyway, where was I? Oh, I'm fucking rocking today, guys. Unreal. Q Machiavelli, thank you. AJ King, thank you. J Football Live, what up, dog? $4.99. BC, what's your fave Biggie song? Mine is either Nasty Girl, Hypnotize, or Notorious. BG, thought I'd switch it up from the tragedy that is Raw. J Football Live, man, I had so many good party nights with Hypnotize. So many. We would just put that on repeat, and we would just down beers like stupid idiots, like teenagers. But man, I love just the old school Juicy. I know that's like the stereotypical answer. But no matter what mood I'm in, if I put on Juicy from B.I.G., bro, I put that on Bass Boost. Maybe you guys know what Bass Boost is. And I just let that beat take me the fuck away. It's been a while since I listened to it. That's why I'm surprised I still remember the words. But you can't go wrong with Juicy. I think if anybody has never heard Juicy from B.I.G., you better go listen to it. It's going to be your #1 favorite song of all fucking time, or top 5 at least. But yeah, sorry to play it kind of simple there, J Football Live, but Juicy it has to be. And even my second choice would be more of it would still be a kind of known song. It would be Hypnotized because we just had so many party nights to it. J Football Live, thank you, dude. The Life of Jay, $4.99. Alexa, Bray, and Roman are carrying WWE right now. Period. Life of Jay, period. Roman, Bray, and you could throw in Alexa. Owning it. Now you have to give subsidiary roles, supporting actor roles to Jey Uso and Randy Orton, right? We have to acknowledge them because it takes 2 to tango. But yeah, Roman and Bray Wyatt. If you take away Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt, where the fuck do we stand right now in this company? Even worse than we originally thought. Who was that? Let me go back, man. This is going fast. Life of Jay. That's who that was. Yep. Absolutely agree. JR9 Gaming with another 5. Dude. Thanks, brother. BC, I want to say thank you for all the live streams and content this year. You're the man. So Merry Christmas, and let's prepare to have an awesome 2021. You know it, JR9 Gaming. Again, the wrestling world kind of shuts down within the next week. TLC will be the last big event. I don't even know what they have planned for Raw, if anything, because Christmas falls on, like a Friday? Isn't that SmackDown? Something like that. So, the last week at least of December, just like the rest of the wrestling community, this channel is going to shut down and we're going to regroup and we are going to rock out January as we head into WrestleMania season. It's going to be upon us. So we still got more videos to go, though. This isn't the last one of the year. But thank you for those words, JR9 Gaming. I'm glad you guys appreciated the year of content. And you guys being here for that content made it all worthwhile. Thank you. Mr. Black Ice 22. Big Papa. No info for the DA. Are you talking about Big Papa? Are you just giving respects to BI, or are you doing the song? I forgot the words, man. You know, Big Papa. Anybody remember that one? Oh, I used to love that harmony. Big Papa, man. You know we love Big Papa. Man, after this, I'm gonna just start binge listening to fucking B.I.G., bro. You guys remember that? Anybody? You know, I'm gonna keep singing the same fucking verse. It's all I know. But I used to fucking love that shit. Somebody give me the song. Does anybody know what the fuck I'm singing? I don't think that was a B.I.G. song, was it? Or was it Big Papa? Yeah, we'll always love you, Big Papa. What's the name of the song? I know we're headed toward 2 hours. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to find out what that song's called. It is Big Papa. Is that it? We'll always love Big Papa. Yes. Fucking A, bro. Let me get a copyright real quick. Why not, right? Fuck it. At least those who got to catch this live caught it. See if I can get this shit. See if that's what we're talking about. The Locks? L-O-X? Is that what we're dealing with? Oh, I think it is. Hold on, guys. Hey, fucking cut off my mic here. Hold on. Yeah. L-O-X, the Locks. That's who that was, man. I'm gonna binge that when I'm done with this, man. I'm gonna start fucking cruising down the highway, running cars off the fucking road. Get out of the Ant-Man's way! We'll always love Big Papa! Oh, man. You guys are great. We're going. We're just rocking now, bro. We're just having some fun. Mr. Black Ice. You started that, Mr. Black Ice. Now we're on a fucking B.I.G. Rage. Jalen Carter, $4.99. BC, did you see the promo between Big E and Paul Heyman on Talking Smack? Yeah, dude. Paul Heyman can make you in a damn second. Straight up. Paul Heyman can make you in a second. Paul Heyman basically just set up a Big E versus Roman. Hey, we didn't even talk about this. We talked about maybe Seth Rollins versus Roman because I don't want to see Daniel Bryan versus Roman at WrestleMania. What about Big E? We all just forget about Big E. If you book Big E correctly, he is a viable candidate to go against Roman. Does nobody agree with me, or am I just out in left field with a hockey stick? Chat, tell me Big E is not viable, bro. Even if you don't want to see it personally, tell me I'm wrong that this dude wouldn't be a good opponent. Give Big E the chance. Why not? Why does it automatically go to Daniel Bryan? Why Seth Rollins just because he came back? All right, I got some of you guys agreeing with me up in this bitch. Even if you don't like it personally, I understand. But on this channel, we don't go just by our personal opinion. There's a lot of things I can't stand. But I still say it was good because I understand where other people are coming from. I understand it'll be better for the company or for the character. So there's things I can't stand sometimes, but I have to talk about the good in it. Or vice versa. Things that I think are great, but I know the rest of the community is against it, and it's not happening. People are not feeling it. So I have to put my personal opinion aside. Big E is a fucking viable candidate to that championship, or at least a match. Something to think about. Because, yeah, what was that Superman that was talking about Paul Heyman and Big E on Talking Space? Yeah, man. It's fucking badass. Who was that, by the way? Jalen Carter, yep. Misha Thorne, yep. Merry Christmas right back to you. Reese with a 5. Reese, I haven't seen you in a minute up in the chat. Good to see you, Reese. Here's another coffee for you, BC. I am contemplating on whether to watch TLC because Raw sucked. Reese, I don't blame you, but I will be doing a good, the bad, and the ugly. I'll be well out of state. I'll be somewhere fucking, unfortunately, far off from the home base in the office. But You, no matter where I am, will be getting a review. So if you do miss it, Reese, BC's got you. Thank you for that coffee. Q Machiavelli with a 2-spot. You're singing One More Chance, I think. Mary Blige. No. Q, I think we got it. It was LOX. But yeah, one more chance. Now you're going to put one more chance in my double pace now. Q Machiavelli. One more chance, Billy, give me one more chance. I remember all these melodies. Come on, bro. You're talking about 90s? This is where I was just down in beers and shooting the shit with the boys, trying to chase down the girls, having fun, you know, fighting from time to time, but shaking hands after. That's what men do. That's what, even when you're boys, you fight your boys, but then you shake hands, man. That's respect, you know? Man, I miss that. Man, oh man. Man, we just crossed 2 hours, guys, of me just pretty much screaming and singing Biggie Smalls. Why not? Thank you, Q Machiavelli. Thank you, though, man. You can't go wrong with any of the Biggie Smalls songs. Reese with another coffee, 5-spot. It's a shame the only person they have for Sasha to go against is Carmella, of all people. But I am all for Sasha and Bianca going for them tag titles. Yep, or even, Reese, or Bianca versus Sasha WrestleMania. If done correctly, you could have them both as a face even. But then what do? Do you take the title off of Sasha? Damn, I would hate to see that. But Bianca not getting the championship, I don't see how you do that either. So if you book this match, you are going to have to tap into the utmost creativity that you possess. I don't know if I can give this company the benefit of the doubt. Thank you, Reese, for that coffee. Chelsea Elaine, I see that 279 spot. Thank you, Chelsea. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Yeah, man. I'm just going to binge all this, Chelsea. Oh, man. You guys are the best, man. If I missed any soups, all apologies. You guys are rock stars. I can fucking speak. I'm going to have to keep down in this. SoundCloud, you're still up there in that big red print, man, with that 100 spot. Like a fucking boss. SoundCloud rocks, man. I hope you felt the love earlier with the fucking fire emojis and the coffees. Right back at you. In case you guys didn't know, we were doing the mocha iced coffee today. So that's what kept us fucking amped. I try to nurse it while I'm on this because it's the only one I put beside me. So if I down it and we're only halfway through, then I don't have a coffee. So every time I end the chat, I just down it and I head down to the nearest coffee shop and I start double fisting, man. So anyway, guys, this is what it was. This was Raw last night. This is not just someone's opinion. We all went over this together as a unit live. 12 in the bad, 3 in the good. This is one of the worst Raws that I can remember, and that's saying something, because all of them are pretty fucking bad. But some dipshit will give it 24 ups and just several downs. Was Raw the greatest? No, but it was okay. It was decent. It was a decent Raw. Of course we would have liked better, but it was more decent than bad. Wouldn't it be great just to lie to your fucking audience? Why not? Get all the positivity subscribers, right? Because it's much easier to grow your channel if you're positive. We all know that. Positivity attracts positivity. And everybody's going to want to jump on. Oh, I like this. We're all talking about how great Raw was, right? I don't care. I don't care if it takes me longer to get to reach a certain number of subscribers. I don't give a fuck. As long as my core subscribers know that they can come here and they're going to get the truth, they're not going to be lied to or bullshit, I'm cool with that. BC, you can make more money in supers if you have more subscribers. I don't give a fuck. My subs, they make sure I'm amped. Do you see these live streams? My subs make sure that I am fully amped to give them reviews. They're getting me coffees just fine. Not even like I need it. But I'm taking care of just fine. I don't need to grow my channel in a fake way like so many others do. No, not going to happen. I don't care if it takes me, I don't care if I never hit 100,000 subscribers. Tough shit. I know the subs that I do have, they're badass. I know that they're the most knowledgeable wrestling fans in the community, and that's all I ask for. I know that when I scream for over 2 hours straight, literally yell for over 2 hours, they're going to get me a coffee. That's cool. That's respect. Love and respect. You know, so whatever. The positivity police have a problem with this? Too fucking bad. If I made 15 people cry, keep crying. Cry the tears. Pass him the bucket, somebody. Who's up there? Mr. Black Ice, Nike 316, Juan, Carlos Ray, I see you, Santivia Major, Chelsea, Jer9 Gaming, Helen, James Miller. One of you, Lucas, Turkey, Iron Riaz, Eddie, Chris, Warrior Nation. Where's Blueprint Nation? Jennifer Pierce. Any of the tribe? Vicky Hess? Caitlin? Where's all my tried and trues up in here? Somebody. There you go. SOS. Pass around the tier bucket. Because there's 15, or almost 15. Well, not even 15. But there's fucking people out there crying tears. This board is not true, BC. It was good, man. It was good. Why do you even watch, you big meanie? This guy that I watch on YouTube, he was mean. He said stupid things like Keith Lee should have won. He said that Lana beating Nia Jax in 60 seconds is not a good thing. He said that Shayna Baszler losing 4 weeks in a row to Dana and Lana is not good. This guy BC, he doesn't know what he's doing. BC shouldn't be a YouTuber. He's a bad podcaster. He'll never get anywhere, this BC. This fucking BC guy. Did you guys see this guy? He yells for 2 hours. He's weird, isn't he? He's a wacky one, that BC Amplify, man. You guys see BC? Look right here. It says BC. That's his name. Look at him. Doesn't he just look like he's a nut? He looks like he's gonna jump out through the screen and start punching ya. He scares me, that boogeyman. That BC. Talking about 12 bads? What is this BC talking about? I don't even know this BC. He's a weird guy. This BC. This fucking guy, this BC. I don't even know. Hey, did you guys see this BC guy? What a weirdo, huh? Fucking BC? The fuck? Fuck him, this BC. Fuck you. Hey, BC, how about this? Fuck you, BC. Yeah, you like that? You like them apples, BC? I don't know what the fuck just happened. Ow! Ow! We'll always love Big Papa. We'll always love Big Papa. I thought I said fuck you, BC. Oh shit, another super. Chelsea, I see you. 279. Cryback is at it again with 15 dislikes. Yeah, well, not yet. My people blew away the crybacks today. They never got off and running. We're almost at 325 on the likes live, by the way. You guys are rock stars. Thank you for not being the crybabies. Thank you for not being bitch boy Bradens. Thank you for showing the love. Oh, man. I tell ya. Thank you, Chelsea. We're going off the fucking reels right now, man. Let me make sure I got everybody up in here. I think I got everybody. All right, guys. Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, Big Nang with a 3 spot. Big Nang, I see you. Sub BC, LOL. Love how you keep on bashing at Little Tommy, right? Little Tommy is leading the arsenal of fucking crybacks. Keith Lee, I wrote that with pure sheer dedication. I wrote Keith Lee losing. It wasn't to one person, it was to 2 people, see? Keith Lee needed 2 people to beat him. Tommy, you could have him beat by the entire fucking Los Angeles Rams. Or what are they now? Are they still Los Angeles? Or where the fuck are they now? South Dakota Rams? You could have a whole football team pin Keith Lee, and it's not going to be acceptable, Tommy. You get me? Tommy, you cannot have Shayna Baszler lose 4 weeks in a row to Lana 2 weeks and then to Dana Brooke for 2 weeks. It's not acceptable. It's Shayna Baszler. Tommy, it's not realistic that Lana is going to pin Nia Jax in 90 seconds. Lana. It's not acceptable. Tommy, you cannot pin the Hurt Business to win earlier in the night and then an hour later have the Hurt Business lose a match. That's 50-50 booking and nobody wins that, Tommy. Tommy, do you understand that you can't kick off a 3-hour show off by having The Miz tell a bedtime story? Tommy, do you understand it's a 3-hour show that people want to be captivated by? Damn it, Tommy, do you understand? Fuck, basically, don't yell at me. I'm so scared. Fuck off, Tommy. That's the problem. Grow a set. All right, now I'm talking to Tommy over here, guys. I'm going to have to end the stream because we got to go get re-coffeed up. I need a hot one now. Big Dang, thank you for that 3 spot. Thank you, guys. Much love and respect always to all my VIPs. SoundCloud, man, VIP status on a whole nother level. To everybody that rocked out the supers, man. Shower Liqueur, Troublous the Bear, Carlos Ray, Danny Green, Novaz, Jalen Carter, War Dog, Nemesis Faust, / KJ Cartage, The Life of Jay, Mitch Bergering, Christopher Blackshear, Davey Thompson, Martin Folds, Pedro, Papo Jr., AJ King, Jer9 Gaming, Jody Gilly, man, SOS TDM 617, Chubless the Bear, as I said, AJ King a couple of times, Maximus Sage, PB Silipride, Leisha Thorne, Ray Hunt, Papo Jr. a couple of times, Danny Green several times, Carlos Ray several times, Jody Gilly a couple of times, Nemesis Faust a couple of times, Matt Bainham, man, you got Tameo the Gamer, Unique Butterfly, Eddie, Mr. Black Ice 22, Americ, SoundCloud, TJG, the Dawn, SoundCloud with the 100 bomb, Brandon Armstrong, Chelsea Elaine, Jesse Borsler, man, I can't even. Q Machiavelli, J Football Live, Reese, Big Nang, AJ King and Nung again with another 2 spot. Keep Adam Cole away from the main roster. Keep Adam Cole away from anybody named McMahon. Even Triple H, be weary-eyed. Legit, AJ King. I think I got everybody yet again. So hopefully you guys know that I do appreciate the contributions, man, to keep the Ant-Man rocking and screaming for over 2 fucking hours. Guys, let me go to the chat to say goodbye. Can't get everybody, obviously. There's a lot of you guys, but thank you for getting me over 300 on the likes live. That'll no doubt go over 350 when this goes post live, and thousands of other people can tune into this. So I appreciate it. Brandon McCree, check you later, man. Check you right back, Brandon. Turkey, Carlos, salute, right back to you, Carlos Ray, man. We'll do it again real soon, all you guys, man. Chelsea Elaine, check you. Put up the fire, put up the coffees, no doubt. Chelsea Elaine. Davey Thompson with the fire. Jer9 Gaming, check you. Santivia Major, check you. Eddie, check you. Iron Riaz, much love and respect right back. Hugh Machiavelli, check you. She enters mouse, gals. SOS, we'll check you. Woo. Big Nang up in there, we'll check you. Reese, check you. Chubless the Bear. Peace. Ray Hunt, I see you, dog. We'll check you, man. You take care, brother. Lucas, go Pack, man. We're almost there. 3 more games, man. Then it's playoff time. We are going to do the deed. Mr. Black Ice, one love indeed. Jesse Borsler, we'll check you. Rachel Araka, hopefully I said that correctly, man. Roka Raka, Rachel, badass with the fire emoji. Love right back to you, Rachel. Nicholas, Claudel Julian, check you later. Check you right back, Nicholas. PB Celebride, take care, brother. You know it, Jer9 Gaming. All right, guys, I can't get every. I mean, we'll be here another fucking 20 minutes. But to my tried and trues, I didn't up and see, man. Jennifer Pierce's, the Caitlin's, Vicky Hess. I don't know if I saw you up in here. Blueprint Nation. You guys know who you are. All the tried and trues. Well, I can't fucking think of everybody, man. Stephanie, Rocco, yeah, just all you guys, man. Tomato the Gamer, we'll check you. Jesse Borsler, I got you. Everybody, guys. Roddy Woods, you know it. We're ending the stream now, Rowdy Woods, but hopefully you check it back, man. We got over 2 hours of amplification. Check you guys. I got to down this and get some hot coffee now, and we are going to listen to some B.I.G. Will Always Love You, Big Papa. LOX, I believe, is the actual act. We'll always love Big Papa. We're going to just jam that out, and we're going to run cars off the road. Why not? We're going to have a little bit of fun. For now, check you later. Omar Lewis will check you, everybody. Donnell, you got it, man. Check you guys. 12 in the bad, 3 in the good. What a fucking shit show and a half. Check you guys.